Welcome in, everybody, to our live gem show. Eventually, we're going to change the name. It's not really in the vault, so we're like, what should we call it? Maybe you guys can help us with some inspiration. We're ideating. But in the meantime, this is our live gem show. We're here with you every week on Thursdays, Robin and I. Excited to be with you today. We've got beautiful things. We've got some stones we haven't really talked about before, which is kind of cool. The biggest, most badass terminated black tourmaline for your space you'll ever see. And we're thrilled that you're here. So welcome in. We're excited to be with you. We'll be here with you for the rest of the afternoon. This is Robin, our resident geologist and gem expert here at Sage Goddess. In case anybody's new.
Athena.
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes we've had new friends join us from Shop LC, so if you don't know what's what. So I usually talk too much about the metaphysical side. She will usually talk too much about the geological side, and then we meet each other somewhere in the middle, and then our team is like, by the way, how much is that? So we have Amber today behind the scenes. We have Jazz behind the scenes. We have Luis behind the scenes. And so they will be helping us as well. So everything we're going to show you is for sale. We will tell you the price and how many we have. And then if we have 3 of something and you're one of the first 3 to say sold, then you got it. And then you'll get an invoice tomorrow. One of the challenges we're facing is we don't always have your YouTube handle. So some of you are purchasing things at the show, and then you got to do that part. I know it's a pain in the butt, but it's not that hard. You have to go to sagegoddess.com and then set up an account with your handle, right? So
don't forget the @ symbol.
Right? So it would be @for_Nelly_2. Nelly's good. She's got an account, but I'm just saying. Or like @FaithGrace888, right? Or @The Hooter Show. If I had that as my handle, I would have to put that under my account because they wouldn't know that Athena is The Hooter Show. They probably would, but just saying. So anyway, we need to be able to find you. Okay? Any questions? So yes. And then the feed at the top, above, top right, it says chat, and then it says live chat. Or you could click that and it will say top chat. You don't want top chat because top chat says you want everything. Top chat means you're the top person. But it's not actually what we see. We see live chat. The fantabulous Circe is here with us moderating. Circe enjoyed her 21st birthday yesterday.
Woohoo!
So we're trusting that she had a very good time. After 21, you're just doing it again. @Shoots and Coots. It'd be a wonderful username on YouTube. We just would have to know it's you, and then we can get your stuff shipped to you correctly. We do have payment plans, so if you go all kinds of crazy, there's the afterpays and the affirms. And I don't know if I missed anything. And even if you're not here to shop, please come hang out. We love having you with us for the show. We've got some really cool giveaways. I am giving away my cuff. How cool is that? That is all the tourmalines with this beautiful pyrite. It's sort of a rainbow druzy pyrite with all of those. There's some green amethyst in here, which is called prasiolite, with lots of pink and green tourmaline. So that cuff is one of our giveaways. I'm wearing it for the show. We always start with a giveaway. So anything that I missed, Team SG, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes? No?
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
Invoices will be sent out on Saturday.
Oh yeah, invoices are going to be sent out on Saturday this week, not tomorrow. Just be on the lookout.
Just be on the lookout. Okay. Is that going forward every week, or is that just this week? Okay. Okay. So please keep an eye out for your invoice because you need to pay your invoice over the weekend. Okay. We give you 24 to 48 hours to pay your invoices. So heads up, 7 up. Okay, yay! Let's get shopping. Actually, let's get giving because this is our first item of the show. It's something I have never seen before this piece, and Robin's going to talk to us about it. This is a fossil.
Yeah, it's really cool. This is a very specific fossil that I think it's from. God, I think it's even older than some of the trilobites is what I was reading. Because it is so deep within the, where they find it is so deep. But then the fossil itself gets encrusted with pyrite. So the shape is the fossil. The glitter is the pyrite.
Yeah, so what you're seeing, it was a cephalopod. The timestamp on these is 66 to 200 million years ago. So it's kind of in the time-space continuum with ammonites, for example. But this is its spine. And pyrite is the stone of the spine. It's the stone of the will. So this is your backbone in a stone form. This is like, you better get brave. You better get courageous. Every time you hold this is like a little warrior amulet for you. So if you love this, it's super rare. We're not selling it. We didn't even put a value on it because it's rare to find. Belemnite anyway, which is the fossil.
Oh yeah, the fossil is very rare to find. You almost, because of where it is, it's in the sedimentary rock where it's just been compressed and compressed and compressed.
Yeah.
So many of them have broken and you don't even know. So finding one in a shape that you can still identify is rare. And what helped that was that pyrite. That pyrite was encrusting around it and it actually gave it more stability to stand the test of time.
Your nails are beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
They're really, really lovely.
Thank
I
you.
love that you always do one that's sort of an alternating color. I like that. So yeah, it's Belemnite, Belemnite, if you want to go down that fun rabbit hole. But I think a lot of us are just going through phases and stages of life where we're having to do things differently than we've done them before. We're facing a lot of uncertainty as a collective. That takes a lot of will, strength, and courage. And so I think of this as the stone duo, if you will. I mean, at this point, it is a stone. Fossils do become stones when all of the organic material over those hundreds of millions of years is gone. So let me see who this is summoning tonight. And again, this is a giveaway. All you have to do is say yes. I'm going to choose somebody live in the feed right now. And we just like it as a giveaway to kick off the sessions with good energy. Okay. Woo. Yeah, Belem. Okay. Okay, this one, I'm feeling like this one needs to go to someone who embodies the energy of gold. She's probably guessing herself right now. So, Lena Lockhart, I'm going to go outside and throw this to you in the Southern Hemisphere. Catch!
Yes!
I could throw it from here to Lena's house, across the equator.
Sure.
You know. Listen, I love that. Oh, it's Lynn's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to Lynn. Don't you love being in Pisces season? It makes me a little emotional, but also it makes me irresponsible, which is very fun. And then we'll go to Aries season, and all of you will be angry and accurate. Those are my I always call Aries the triple A's. They're Aries, they're angry, and they're accurate. If they're not angry right now, by the way, the day is young. Give them a couple of hours. They'll find something to get pissed off about. It's fine. Yay, cheers. Awesome. Yay. Yeah. Think I could throw it to you? She says she'll catch it. I know. Listen. Just hold out your pants. Oh, this is what the retirement home is going to be like.
It's going to be crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is what it's going to be like. Look at the Aries in the feed. They're like, yep. If you're not mad now, all I have to do is wait. A lot of times I'm really good at rage baiting Aries. So if you're not mad, I can help you get mad. And then I run away. Yay! She didn't start the fire. Come on, Robin.
I'm protecting myself.
I know. From me or the Aries?
I have an Aries moon. I'm protecting myself.
God help us. Jesus. Okay. This is the big... by the way, this is $199. Just say yes and move on. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. That is a Terminated black tourmaline for $199. It's 5 inches, and it's covered in calcite. Like, it literally looks like it snowed on it.
And this is the actual natural termination of this stone. This is how it grows in its crystal form.
This should be closer to $500 or $600. When I was in Tucson, they had some rough pieces, not terminated, not a twin structure like this, because that's what you're seeing. On the one side, this looks single terminated, but when you turn this around, that crystal is bifurcated. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. You're stealing it, and I'm happy for you, and that's awesome. Yay! There's just times in these shows where I'm like, I can't even believe we're doing this right now. Like, are we really gonna convince you that that's a good life choice? So Tracy Harris got it.
Woohoo!
All done. Happy for you. That's amazing. I have one terminated piece of tourmaline at home. It's not that big. And I think the calcite, because, calcite just makes everything softer and smoother.
It does.
That was a rad piece, Tracy. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the jewelries. We've got a couple of pieces of jewelry for you. This one is our moon phase pendant with moonstone, labradorite, and what's rainbow moonstone and labradorite.
Yeah. So in the center, you have your moonstone, and then up at the top, up here is your labradorite, and down here is your, rainbow moonstone, labradorite.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. In the center,
upside down and backwards.
Yeah. No, it is. But in the center is that. To my eye, it looked like smoky quartz. I couldn't tell exactly what the stone was. But you're saying, is it moonstone?
Yeah, it's a slight moonstone. You can see how clear it is.
Yeah, it is. On the side, it is moonstone.
If you look through it, as what I'm showing her here, if you look through the side, you can see the lines of that feldspar that it is created on. So that's why these are just really high quality versions of them, and that's why it looks so clear.
It's beautiful. This is sterling silver, by the way.
It is. It's 925 sterling.
925 sterling. We have 14 of them at $49. If you're a moon phase lover, like I am, I'm out of that closet. I think it's cool to have an amulet like this. And this is the size of pendant that I like to wear every day.
It's a really nice one. You can layer it, but it's also like eye-catching if you just want to wear it on your own without any other necklaces as well. Because if I take it and I put it up, you can see... Like, that's stunning, too.
Yeah. I like that a lot. You could wear it on a longer chain if you wanted to, or you can wear this one, in your regular rotation, your 16, 18, 20-inch chains. I believe it's on an adjustable 18.
It is. It's from 16 to 18, adjustable. Yeah. But the thing I really like about this is this isn't one that you have to take off. Yeah. It embodies the whole range of the moon phases.
That's true.
So you can wear it during any time and have it use its energy.
Yeah, because the moon is, we just had our new moon yesterday, so now the moon is waxing as of this evening, right? And then she will get full again, and then she'll wane. So one of the reasons those of us who work with the moon like to have all the phases represented is that there isn't one phase that's more important than another. They're all important. They're all parts of the manifestation cycle.
It is.
Yeah. So congratulations. Yeah, we only have 14 of those. They were originally $99, so you're saving like all the bucks on a gorgeous pendant. Honestly, at this point, you can't go get an 18-inch sterling silver chain for $49. That's
Not
the
anymore.
Crazy part. So, and those pendants were custom designed. So, it's just the price of metals has gone up exponentially over the last year, and I don't think that's going to change.
We were actually talking about changing the metal up for my ring that is getting.
Yeah. Because
they're saying platinum can actually be cheaper right now than some golds and silvers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had not heard that. I mean, gold is exorbitant.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it's going to increase. So people are asking me, should I sell my gold? And I'm like, I don't know. I think I would hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you have broken pieces of jewelry or like earrings, like old earring backings in gold, those are worth money.
Yep.
Okay. Would you mind handing me the phone so I can run the music? It gets a little depressing and weird and I go clubby. I know, it's just weird. I can take care of it from here.
These are Smoky Citrine generators. This is a little bit of a lighter smoke, but it does have a smoke to it. What is really cool is...
my gosh, that's beautiful.
Look at that.
You know, it almost, it's so beautiful and it's got really cool inclusions. It almost looked like optical calcite.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that because of the striation. And it's doing that because this one in particular has a self-healed fracture that's going across right here.
Look at that.
That healed it back together. But as you can see, it's going one way, stopping with that fracture, and then growing a different way from the top. So
isn't this cool, you guys? These are, I want to tell you, we only have 7 of these. They're $49. This is almost 6 inches of smoky citrine. It's a very light honey color, but you can use this as a centerpiece of a wealth grid. Let me tell you that the days of having any kind of smoky citrine for $49, any kind of it, found 0 in Tucson this year.
Yep.
So these are, again, like sort of pre-tariff, and also when we were finding citrine. So if you do not have a citrine generator, again, I only have 7 of them. They're $49 each. That's a crazy price. These are gorgeous. So So yeah, if you have a light stand, I highly recommend it. If you don't, that's okay too. Self-healed, I always tell you this, is not cracked. It's where the stone cracked while it was growing and then healed itself over it.
Yep.
So they're actually more valuable stones, because healers always want self-healed stones. The idea is if the stone can heal itself, it can
heal you.
Heal you too.
And that's also where all of these beautiful rainbows come in.
It is. Cracks, when life breaks you.
You build up
makes you
stronger.
prettier. Have you noticed that?
See, I think that's where we got the idea from. When you get scarred and then you put a tattoo over it?
Yeah.
The earth gets scarred and they put a rainbow over it.
I just think it's true. I think people I know in life who have been through a lot, they're more beautiful. Like they're I guess because they've fully gone through every range of the human experience, but you can their wisdom shows up as beauty.
It really does.
So I know it's hard to go through a lot of difficult things in life, and a lot of you have got your hands full, but I think it's making you more beautiful. And congratulations on your generators. Fornelli's like, ooh, I'm a Smoky slut, but can only watch and drool tonight. I love stone sluts that can only watch and drool. That's why you're my friend. You're welcome to do that. All the drool, all the time. We have some drool-worthy things tonight. You are going to see some really, really beautiful things. Among them, these are rad.
Tangerine quartz.
This is like the most powerful quartz for your sacral chakra that you can possibly work with, and it's natural iron oxide that delivers all that kala.
Exactly. So as this was first we'll tell you the sizes and the prices before I get distracted. We have the smaller ones here for $19, and the larger ones here for $29.
And by the way, these have trigons, Lemurian lines, all kinds of things. Like, I can't believe, I thought the price was a mistake. $29 for I don't have the measurements on my sheet, but it looks like about a 4-inch.
It's like four to five. What? And the color on this is what's really cool is if you look down the center, it is completely clear. Because this piece grew as a clear quartz. What happens is in the last stage of this quartz's growth cycle, it picked up iron oxide to deposit a light orange outside the whole part of it. It's not like a dust that's going to rub off. Yeah. It is actually in that outer layer of the stone. It's kind of like Mother Earth aura treated it itself.
That's cute, Robin.
Because it now bound
I like that.
a metal to the surface of the stone.
I like that.
So yeah, and that's one thing that's really cool. It's why you don't see a lot of like tangerine quartz in pieces like jewelry. Because as soon as you grind off the top, you're going to lose the color.
Yeah, and so Hillary was saying it looks a little like citrine, and you're not wrong. There's more, it's quite golden. The difference in terms of the mineral inclusions is citrine is going to be formed with aluminum, and then if it's iron, it's got to be tangerine. If it's iron and orangey gold, if it's iron and red, then we have different situations going on. Probably more
hematoid.
Iron. Yeah, more hematoid.
But you can also tell if it's a citrine or not by looking at that center core. A citrine will be yellow all the way through.
So let's talk about the metaphysics. Elisa's asking about why you would want this piece. Who does this? I like to think, like, who is this stone for? This stone is for somebody who feels like they are blocked from their creative impulses and desires, and also their physical impulses and desires. So this is somebody who wants to connect more deeply to their passion, to their sensuality, and to their creativity. We are still forming the new course that we've designed for SG, and I have more to tell you about it soon, but we're going to be talking a lot about chakras. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best sacral chakra stones you can work with. I love some carnelian, but quartz is always going to be the highest vibrational stone, and this is the most powerful orange sacral quartz you can work with. So again, if you don't have tangerine quartz in your collection, what's fun is to have all the colors of quartz, right?
Oh, yes.
We've had golden Lemurians before. We've brought you the red hematoids, and you can almost, if you got some chlorite quartz, you can almost start making a rainbow out of
a full chakra set of quartz.
Can you imagine?
That'd be so cool.
Oh, hey.
Now I want to build it.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, note to Robin.
A chakra quartz set. Yes. Down.
So we only have medium left. The larges are all gone. But you can still say sold medium $19 and we'll get that for you.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to let you know, just because you are looking at my arms, not that like you would care or notice necessarily, but I got attacked by a mosquito and it bit me here, 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 and here. And I have some pimple patches. Maybe I took them off already. Anyway, did you know pimple patches work for mosquito bites?
I used one last night.
Did it work?
One bite yesterday in the garden.
Yeah.
Right here, and
Did it work?
Yeah, I mean, there's still a bump, but
Yeah.
like it's not a welt like it usually does. For
Uh-huh.
me. Like usually I get bruises.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel and I think we're onto something here. By the way, Zoe gets credit because Zoe was the one night I got attacked and she brought me in pimple patches and like literally patched me up. So anyway, I just don't want you to like wonder what's going on with her arm. I just got attacked. Got attacked on my leg too, but you can't see that. One bit me right on the butt. I think it flew up my pants and it bit me on the right butt cheek. And I put a pimple patch on it.
I just burned mine.
Oh yeah, no, and then last night I was like, before one was flaring in the middle of the night and I couldn't find a patch, so I went in my little kitchenette and I heated up the water and put my spoon in it and touched myself and screamed. I think I woke up the whole house. I heated it up too much. I overburned myself. Why do these things happen to me? Bit on my butt, burned myself on my arm. That's rad, Robin. We actually need a picture of you like that. Look at that. This is the coolest piece, is this not? So anyway, now you know. Now you know. Really, pimple patches work on cold sores? I don't get cold sores, but almost everybody I know does. So I need to know about this information. Yeah, you want me to pull my pants down and show you my butt cheek? I'm sorry, this is not what's happening for us today. Let's talk about this. This is awesome. This is brown onyx. Yay! Okay. This, we only have one. It's $599. It is a legit frame. I just think this is so cool. Like what will you even do with this? It's heavy, it's rad. There's so many possibilities.
I would put like a picture of like my family out in nature inside of it. That is what I would use this for. And then I would hang it up on my wall. The other thing I would probably use it for is I love to like embroider and cross stitch.
Yeah.
I would probably do like a scene in here of something that went with it. So
I think I would want to build it out with plants and crystals, like almost make it like a living frame and have the succulents and stuff growing through it.
Oh, that would be cool.
No. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know if we, it might be too thick to try to pierce through it with the light. This one's really strong. But look at how that calcite, do you see how it's like, for me, it always reminds me, brown calcite like this, the good quality stuff reminds me of root beer.
It does.
Robin and I like root beer floats, especially spicy ones. Isn't that cool? Yeah, can you imagine this as a grid? I was gridding with my students last night in Living University. We were gridding outdoors. It was so much fun. That kit was everything. It was beautiful.
Oh, I love that kit.
Oh, it was stunning. And the final product was gorgeous. But wouldn't this be cool to build a grid inside of? Because you could totally put this outside if you wanted to. Cynthia got it. This is worthy of your collection, Cynthia. This is just cool. I had never seen anything like this before. I don't think you'd seen anything like it before.
I saw that and I was like, mine. I was like, I have to bring it to you guys. It was
gemstone. I mean, that's next level to have a frame made out of a stone, right? Because again, how much stone did that require? And then also, it's one continuous piece, right? It's not like they had 2 or 3 pieces and they fused it together. That's still impressive when they do that, but that's not what's going on there. That was one continuous piece that they carved into that frame. So congratulations. I want to see pictures of all of that. Where's our pen from? Oh,
whoops.
Talk about it, Robin.
I kind of have a thing for inappropriate pens. I love them. I pass them out to everyone I know. There's yours. This is the one I gave Athena.
It was so fulfilling. So.
And I just,
you know, in case I, wondered, she gave me an eternal answer. Okay. All right. Speaking of like awesome jewelry today, I just think this is the cutest ring. I want one of these. We have 50 of these. They're $19. It's a little zircon snake and it's fully adjustable. It is so sexy on the finger, you guys, if you love snakes. I posted a video of one of our snakes last night. We were playing, Zoe and I were playing with him, her. She calls him her, but I think he's a him. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I love snakes. I love snake medicine. And then I just love that it reminds you that you're always going to be able to see through the bullshit. You go blind for a second when you're trying to shed all that stuff off, but once you're through it and on the other side,
yeah. And they get a little sparkly the day after they shed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Zoe and I always love to go in and check on them after they've shed, because that new skin is so beautiful. It's like when you're going through a big change, right? So snake medicine is all about change, transformation, shedding the old skin, moving more lightly and easily through life. And I also, for me, snakes are part of the great mystery, right? They are mind-boggling to watch. They're beautiful. Expert movers and shakers. So congratulations if you're getting one. This would be a cute gift to give somebody. And she's got it on her pinky finger. I wanted to show it to them on my ring finger.
oh, I'll put a ring on it.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin. She said yes. Can you bring that closer for me? I know, like, little people have problems. Okay. But see? It's beautiful on the index finger. And it looks like fine jewelry, again, because it has the gemstone eyes, and those are real stones. Those are zircons. Those are not cubic zirconia. But isn't that cool? It would be a really rad thumb ring, too. But it's just easy to wear.
I just didn't want to adjust it onto somebody else's else's finger.
Yeah, we want it to be ready for you so that you can adjust it one time to the width that you want to wear.
These are stainless steel with the plating, the gold plating over it.
Yeah. I have quite a few of these little zircon rings because I just love them, and you can stack them and do all kinds of things. And because they are stainless with the gold over, they never tarnish. You don't have to, baby them or polish them. They're just beautiful all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. And, you guys have asked us for a long time to bring a little bit more affordable jewelry, but still with spiritual meaning and gemstones. So that kind of fits the bill of all of those, checks all the boxes.
I have to put it back on. I like it too much.
I know. This time Robin's going to leave the building. I have a zircon snake, so I don't have to take this one.
Last time I was, after the show, I started walking out and Rachel goes, "You still have your necklace on?" I was like, "Oh, shoot."
I was like, that stays here.
Well, when we're done, it's like, it's late usually, and then we're just trying to make sure everything is, organized for the next day. And so it's a lot of times it's like you don't realize you're wearing something. I'm going to have to remember to take off my cuff. By the way, you need to stay till the end if you want to enter to win my cup. This is sterling silver 925. It is rainbow pyrite with, I'm making them chase me a little bit, but with tourmaline. So you can see that these stones here are all green amethyst. That's prasiolite, which brings balance and detoxification to the body. And then all of the little stones in between are all like the green and the pink here.
All the little tourmalines that are in there.
Just little tourmalines. Isn't that beautiful? And then that's rainbow pyrite. And then it's adjustable. My wrist is like a 6.5 on this side, so it will adjust up to, I would say, 7.5 to 8. So if you have a small wrist, you can wear it. If you have a larger wrist, you can wear it. So yeah, love this for you. So stay tuned. Gonna be giving it away later. Yay! I love you, Heather. Okay. Oh, that is a fantastic shot, Louise. Look how pretty this is, you guys.
I have been in love with these etched celestite pieces since the first time I saw them, and they just came out not that long ago. These come out of Madagascar, and basically this grew and then etched all the way down due to hydrothermal activity, and then druzy grew over the top of it, and so that's what gives it that look. We only have 8 of them. They're 3 to 4 inches, and they're $69. What's really the thing I love about it is the element inside that gives it that icy blue color.
Yeah.
Did you know that if they use the same thing in fireworks, but it blows off red?
Very interesting. That's the strontium?
That's the strontium.
That's really cool. Celestite is the first stone I ever bought for myself as a young person. I was still a teenager. I bought it in a what was the store called? Natural Wonders?
Oh,
In
yes, I
Dilemma
remember
Mall?
those,
Yeah.
yes.
It was a celestite cluster. I mean, it wasn't as nice as this. This is kind of the next level. We only have 8 of these at $69, and they're 4 inches, so we will show it to you up close in our hands. But it's always nice to show you that shot first because it's so dramatic, and it helps you see because it rotates, it helps you see all the different sides. This is an amazing price on gem celestite, and this is a microcrystalline formation of celestite. You're used to seeing the crystals a little bit larger. These are still from Madagascar, but they're microcrystalline, so it has more like 1,000 little terminations on it as opposed to the larger.
Because it actually did get large, etched down so much than drusied.
It's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. So who needs celestite? Celestite obviously comes from the same Latin root word as celestial, right? So it's considered a stone of angels, a stone of the stars, of the higher dimensions of reality. This connects you with deep inner spiritual peace and activates the throat chakra for clear and open expression and communication.
Yeah. Congratulations to those of you that got them. I think they're gone.
Those are all gone. It is an Elsa frozen crystal. Let it go. But honestly, some of the prettiest we've seen, and we've seen a lot of celestite. We like it around here, so. This is cool. I brought these back for you from Tucson. Rachel and I were only there for a couple of days this year because I was doing shows for Shop LC, and I went and purchased this, and I thought this is really gorgeous because I'd been talking about brown calcite. And a lot of you, we don't do a lot of tumbled in this show. We're going to start doing more. We've been talking about different ways that we can incorporate tumbled, maybe sets or different things into the shows. These are $9 a piece. These are 1-inch pieces of brown calcite from Pakistan. And one of the things that you need to know about these is this is considered like AAA grade calcite. Okay, it's the intensity of colors, the lines and formations. These are formed, these particular calcite comes from a pocket where it's a pseudo-stalactite formation. So those bands in the calcite are formed when there's basically rivers of stone that form and harden, form and harden, form and harden in these volcanic pockets, and the result is that kind of banding.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's banding and then there's banding.
Yeah, exactly. The way how this is, in wherever this pocket was where it was growing, it had to be such a pristine and pure area that was not filled with a whole bunch of extra trace minerals. If it would have, you would not have had these clear color definitions and that pure chocolate look that you have right there. That is only because it was very limited on the minerals that it had.
Yep.
And that's why it's so gemmy.
Isn't it beautiful, you guys? Brown calcite is instantly calming, instantly soothing. That's the other reason I brought this back. I was like, hey, talk about a stone that pretty much everybody could use right now because we're overstimulated. And brown calcite brings deep peace, connects you through the Earth Star chakra to the planet. So it's really about beyond just being in your body, which is the root chakra. The Earth Star is like, be here now on the planet. So I love it. Lena said barista calcite. It does look like a flat white.
Right?
It does.
Is that your cappuccino?
I started drinking flat white coffee when I was in Australia because I had never had one before. I was working for this company and they had one of those fancy Nancy coffee machines. Yours truly discovered it, and then literally every 15 minutes they were like, "Where's Athena?" Like, I don't know, check the machine out there. Like I was just pumping myself out these flat whites. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had. Now we can get flat whites in the U.S. So, but yeah. Anyway, I can't believe we have these.
There's only 2.
Oh my God, you guys have begged for these.
It's just the last 2 that we have.
$49 for Golden Healer bee pendulum. I kept one from all that time ago. We wanted a bee pendulum. The tag, as they call it, where you hold it is the little honeycomb hexagons. Isn't it the cutest thing? I don't even want to talk about it. Just go get a pendulum. If you don't have this one, you'll want it. Isn't that cute? The golden, the iron in the golden healer looks like honey.
Honey.
Get your honey.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I knew that.
Don't worry, we have more pendulums in the show.
But not that one.
Yeah.
I know. Congrats.
I knew you guys would want it. That's why I was like, it's only 2, but at least 2 of you can get it.
Yeah. Okay. La 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 la. We're going to talk about peridot.
There it is.
So peridot, it's not. We're both Leos. She's a lucky July Leo, so ruby is her birthstone. But this is my birthstone, and I have come to really appreciate it, primarily because of Pakistan. Because Chinese peridot is not my favorite. But then I started discovering the Pakistani peridot, and it's like, are you kidding me right now? This is gorgeous. These are all terminated crystals.
All terminated crystals, hand selected to only have the best quality. And peridot is a stone that only comes in green. Sometimes it can be a teeny bit yellow, but it's still in the green family. Yeah. And having a termination this large, fully formed, is almost unheard of. They always break down. They always like have a little chip. So the fact that these are multi-terminated is outstanding.
Aren't they beautiful? It's almost, do you guys know?
We only have 5.
Yeah, there's only 5 if you want one.
$59.
The reason, you got to wait till TMSG posts. The reason I've come around to peridot and why I think it's so amazing is it really is fantastic for wealth manifestation. And really that wisdom came to me through working with it. So they call it the cornucopia stone because it just brings more of everything.
Yeah.
But unlike epidote, it doesn't just bring more of what you have, it brings more of what you seek. So it's but anyway, these pieces, have you heard of Japan law formations?
Yes.
I know you know what they are. This almost looks like that perpendicular Japan law formation. These are gone, but I just wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And yes, the energy has been rough today, and yes, it is the last day of retrograde. Bye, Mercury. Bye-bye. Go walk normal for a little while. Stop messing around. So Mercury's direct. Jupiter's direct. That was a big one too, because Jupiter direct brings good luck, good fortune. So it's going to get better. It's not going to get all the way better, but it's going to get a little bit better. And in the meantime, you can have a Heal It All balm. This, by the way, I don't know if we've ever had Heal It All balm in a live gem show before. We bring you some of our our best Bath and Body products. But to get this for $14 today, this is
oh my gosh, it smells so good.
This is literally everything you need for any kind of physical healing in our balm base, which is beeswax, jojoba, and vitamin E. So this has a really powerful mixture of eucalyptus, cedar, grapefruit, jasmine, labdanum, lemon, lavender, and rosewood. Cuts, scrapes, scars, all things. Heal It All has a great reputation. So we're just bringing it to you to make sure you know about how great our skincare is, and then to give it to you at a crazy price.
Yeah, and it makes your skin just phenomenal. I tell everybody with all of our balms, put it on your cuticles.
Oh yeah.
Put it on your cuticles. It soaks in, it holds it,
does.
and my cuticles are always rough because I'm always digging in stone.
Yeah.
So it's like it dries out, it cracks. I think I have one of every single one of our balms.
Yeah, no, she's so right about the cuticles. There's nowhere you can't apply this, right? You can definitely use it on your face. It's got really good ingredients for your face too. So if you wanted to make this like your standalone product for everything, but it also for tattoos. This is a great. I used a little bit of this with our under eye magic. Robin gave me a great product too that she uses. But this was the first product I used for my tattoo, and it was great. And again, just like cuts, wounds, minor, like will heal things very quickly.
Yep.
So congratulations. Will it help with eczema? It won't make it worse. We all have sensitive skin, and here's the thing with eczema, and bless you if you struggle with it, because I know a lot of people who do, and it's just like if you've never had it, you really don't understand how much it sucks. But a lot of people have said that our skincare products, and in particular Bella Blue, helps with eczema, so just so you know. Surgical scars, yes. All the things. Okay, congratulations. Yay. I love it. Melanie's like, can I get 3? If we have enough, you can get 3. This is a rad shot too. Good job over there with the star mica situation that we're looking at right now.
I love star mica. It is one of my favorite forms of mica, simply because I love the geometry of it. But you can really You can play with it and pull the sheets apart. We only have 9 of these, just so you know. They all have quartz in them too, so there is quartz in every single one. They're $49. But what creates it a star as opposed to what you find in like lepidolite? That is simply because it shapes itself differently. It twins itself. When it does something, it'll start growing, and then it twins, and that sends it out in another way, and then it twins, and it sends it out in another way to make the full star as it goes around.
It's basically performing perpendicular angles to itself, and so that's how it forms. And you can, when you see bigger pieces or look at it from certain angles, you'll see the 5 points of the star. You can even see it in the side that just turned around. I've talked about star mica before. I've talked about it at LC too, and it's the stone that you want to work with. First of all, think of it as lepidolite for your solar plexus. So those of you with digestive problems, this is a great one for your digestive system to calm and ease your solar plexus chakra. So that's the first person who needs this. The second person who needs this is, I call this the Baby You're a Star stone, right? Or Baby I'm a Star, the Prince song. It's like sometimes you just need, you don't get the recognition you need out in the world, so you have to give it to yourself. Or give it to someone else, someone you know who really goes above and beyond. And just tell them, I bought you all the stars in the mine. I couldn't get you all the stars in the sky, so I got you all the stars in the mine. I would be so touched, wouldn't you? Like, there are magical, awesome people out there who gift stones to their loved ones with little notes that are like, I see you, I see how hard you work every single day, and you're a star to me. Wouldn't that mean the world to you? Like, you would treasure that for the rest of your life. So, and maybe you're buying it for yourself. I believe in self-gifting. I support that practice.
I love it here, how it goes up, and then it comes up here. That is from where it's twisting on that pivot. And you see how here it makes like a little divot? That's because it started twinning and twinning and twinning and twinning as it was going up. That's the side
where you can really kind of see the star formation. So, wouldn't you love to see time-lapse video of that? The growth pattern in that would be so rad. So, yeah, again, we only have a few. They're $49 each. Do we have a larger one for $99? I saw the team posted one for $99.
No.
No? It says they're saying we have 2 sizes. I only see one size in my notes.
I saw a large and a small on my sheet.
Oh.
There is?
I'm only seeing number 14.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait, maybe we do? No? Okay.
Let me take a look.
No.
Robin's face tells me no. Okay.
I have one.
So congratulations. Yeah. Maine is rich in muscovite. Please invite me to Maine. I've never been to Maine.
You said number 14 and then 15?
Yeah, 15
This is 15, the Buddha head. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have a sheet that has two line 14s?
Yes, it says 14 and 14, and the Buddha head is number, am I looking at the right one? March 19th. Did we move things around?
I don't know.
You guys?
On the overflow, I
Do you want to go check on that and I can talk about the Buddha head?
Okay, so yeah, if we don't have a large set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're on, like, do you guys
If we
have...
find it, we'll post it
Okay,
later.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Buddha.
Oh, no, it got copied over wrong. The name got copied on the way down.
Will you scan back for me a little bit on that one? Thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to get this in one shot for you guys. So if you don't know what these are hand-carved Buddha heads. Okay? I have one of these at home in onyx. It's in my garden. It has been in my garden for... What's the best way to do this, Louise? It has been in my garden for 10 years, 8 years. Carved, same stone, same carver, everything. It is truly one of my treasures. I didn't know we had any more of these because we had one and I knew that one of you had claimed it. These cannot be carved anymore. This is...
This is not...
Really?
Mm-hmm.
$99?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We only have 3. You need to run. I can't believe they're $99. Okay. I'm thrilled for you. But you have no reason not to get one. In fact, you should be like panicking right now and your fingers should be like to the keyboard. Wow. No, it's onyx. This is a solid onyx, hand carved Buddha head. And like I said, mine's in my garden. It's holy shit in my garden. You will love it. Nothing will happen to these. It won't fade. Onyx does beautifully outdoors. And onyx is hugely protective. So this is y'all. One of the things I wanted to tell you about onyx. When there is black in onyx, that's carbon.
Mm-hmm.
Onyx is actually a very healing stone. Of all the black stones and brown stones, onyx has a healing power to it too. Congratulations!
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was holy shit. I don't even know. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just going home now.
Mm.
Yay! That was fun. See, you're awake. Blood's pumping. Okay. Now we're going to get you a gorgeous cuff. We have 2 of these. These are $199 each. These are AAA grade Trapiche Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely stunning. And they have additional inclusions too that Robin will talk to us about.
Mm-hmm.
These are adjustable in sterling silver, so you just pull it open or push it closed. You know how I feel about cuffs. I love how easy they are to wear. But this is solid sterling silver. Trapiche Amethyst is a self-structuring form of amethyst. It creates its own internal structure as it grows, and so we call this organized chaos. It takes the randomness of what's happening in its own mineral growth process, and it imposes a structure on it that makes it look like a hub and spoke wheel formation. So I'll leave the rest to Robin, but if you need deep peace and you're healing from trauma, I don't think there's a better stone combination for you.
Yeah, I know these are gone, but I just wanted to go quickly into what some of the black spots that you're seeing in there is. And those are little additions of goethite that you see in there.
Yep.
So that's what you see going around. And that also brings in a lot of healing energy with it.
Yeah, goethite is well known as a stone to help the healing process after trauma. So it's a great one for PTSD. Enjoy. Really happy for you. Yeah, Marty said she has one similar to that and that it's beautiful in person. So we're keeping you on your toes. I know, like some of you are over there going, I'm going to practice my typing. Just practice SOLD. That's what you need to work on. How's it going? Hi, Michelle. Please feel free to say hi. More than happy to just echo back to you today. I know the energy is crazy. Thank you for coming and spending part of your Thursday afternoon with us. Hopefully we can cheer you up.
I'm trying to see the chat, but I have to wear my contacts instead of my glasses. And my contacts, I don't like them.
I will tell you.
I'm like...
These are Trifane, you guys. And these are terminated Trifanes, Robin. These are absolutely beautiful. The price on these is amazing. This is another one where I was like, whoa. The 1 to 2 inch is only $19. And the 2 to 3 inch is only $29. We don't have a lot of them. This is golden spodumene. You've heard me talk about kunzite, and you've heard me talk about hiddenite. Trifane is the 3rd form of spodumene in that trifecta. But this is, so whereas your kunzite heals the family and the hiddenite heals you, this heals intimate partnerships. It brings compassion and passion to relationships. And it's pleochroic. It changes color. So sometimes you'll see different colors as you work with your Trifane, especially outdoors in sunlight. So
yeah, it's like sometimes they will even UV glow a little bit. Depends on each piece. But the thing I absolutely... Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, that's cool. Do you see it? Boop. When it fluoresces under UV light, you get this little kind of color show. But do you see the color change properties too? It's really cool. That light might be too powerful for it, but yeah, you can kind of see it goes from like light gold, sometimes into still even a light pink, and then it goes into almost anyway, one of my favorite stones of all time. Congratulations if you're getting one.
And I think it's like the best price we've ever given them.
I think so too, especially for a terminated piece. Like that's, you know, when you get into the spodumene world, it's that, you know, intensity of color, the type of spodumene. So the gold is the most rare, so then that gets more expensive. A lot of times she and I will find great pink and green stuff, but when I'm always like, do you have gold? They're like, oh, no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, 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 no.
No.
So, yay. Congrats. Okay, and then we're going to talk about a really cool combination of stones, again at a great price. I remember the year that this first made its debut in Tucson, this particular conglomeration from Brazil. I'm going to let Robin riff on the geology a little bit, but what I do want to say is the reason I was so drawn to it is that it has the primary stone of clarity, which is azulite in it, in the same matrix as it has almandine garnet, which is the most gentle grounding stone. There's quartz in the matrix. The blue is a form of smithsonite in here for emotional healing and renewal. To me, this felt like the most loving tender stone that also could anchor and ground me at the same time. So I have a generator exactly this size at home. These are $99, but we only have 10. It's super rare.
Yeah, this is extremely rare. The azulite in it is like all this blue that you're seeing, and that's almost never, ever, ever. It is smithsonite, but it's so light blue because it has such an extra amount of that zinc in there. So basically, you take smithsonite, give it, a little bit of steroids, and you have azulite. Is basically what it is. So if you have ever worked with smithsonite and it you've really felt that change, this is going to be it on overdrive. And I think it needs to have that garnet in there, or else it would be too powerful to just use on its own.
I agree. And one of the a lot of people come to me and they ask, what's a good stone for addiction? There are certain stones that are very helpful for unhooking the bonds, as I like to say. Because addiction is simply the process of doing something that anybody can do, but if you do it and you have that bond to it, you don't know how to stop, right? And so it's really all you have to do with addiction is figure out how to unhook, right? Sometimes that's physical, sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's spiritual. So this is a very cool stone combination for getting the clarity you need around where you have hooks and then how to unhook and stay safe and grounded through the process.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
I was like, I really like that.
you.
I really like that.
There aren't a lot of combinations like that. And like I said, I will never forget it's one particular person who brought this to Tucson from Brazil. And I was kind of like, looking around. And I remember I was just like, what's that? And I either went and grabbed you. I can't remember who was in there. It might have been Rosalind at the time. Because, we all kind of spread out. But I remember just being like, what is this? And do you have more? And they didn't. I mean, there wasn't a lot. Yeah. And I don't think there wasn't much that was bigger than that.
There wasn't much. It was like, and what he brought is all they were able to find.
Yeah.
I remember that. And we were like, we want more. He's like, I can't, it's not in the mine.
Me too.
He's like, it's not in the mine.
Yeah, like, where would you like me to get it for you?
Okay.
Anyway, congratulations, you guys.
We have a couple of big pieces here.
Yeah,
Well, we'll start with these two.
Can we move that over so we have easier access to the bigger, next time? Could we
Yeah, I think we'll put the bigger items too, like up here so we just dry them.
Yeah. Or maybe just a smaller table closer to you, Robin, next time. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, there's one that we're going to have to try to figure out how to show.
How did we get it up here in the first place?
We lifted it.
Okay.
I think it's just because the camera, I went and put it like behind.
Yeah.
So you can see how big it is.
I'll hold it
The
behind.
largest stalactite in the history of SG. You want to see it? It's calcite.
Use the big camera, yeah.
Do it again.
No.
Yeah.
It's 29 inches of a stalactite that formed drop by drop by drop. Each one of these little bands here in between could have been 1,000 years, 5,000 years, literally drops. Drop. I was in a cave where they had calcite stalactites, and there was only one drop in the whole time I was in the cave, like an hour and a half. There wasn't a second drop. So it's like, oh my God. My whole visit to the cave, there was one drop. So, yeah, this is $2,499
For this one.
for that one.
Then we have two smaller ones, which are which are there. That is the smallest.
This is the small, which is 8 inches. Again, isn't it cool to see inside a stalactite? I'm going to go on the product camera because we're having some lighting challenges with these pieces. Okay, do you see that? Is that the coolest thing? Again, drops forming, and it's pearlescent across the surface. It feels good. And then I want you to see, do you see how sugary that is in there? What a powerful crystal healing tool, by the way.
So I wanted to say it's really cool. On this one, you can see the straw from where it started. So
Can you zoom out for me there? Thank you. Let me see if I can.
So
put that
the
in
way
shot.
how this starts is the water is going through the groundwater, and as soon as it hits inside the cave, it'll start to drip. And what happens is that drip makes what is called a straw, and it actually is a hollow straw. And then as more and more drips come down, if that straw gets plugged, that's what turns into a stalactite. It needs the plugging of that initial straw to be able to form into an actual stalactite. And on these, you can see where the straws were for in the middle core. And that's
okay, hold
really
on.
cool.
I don't want to interrupt Robin at all because this is all important information. I just want to make sure you guys know. So this one is $499, the one I have in my hand. This one is 11 inches. She is holding the largest one, which is 29 inches, and then this one I think is the one that has been spoken for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations to Cynthia Burke. She got this one. This one still remains, and I'm going to go back to the main camera so I can show you. This one stands up on its own too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that rad? I just think that is so beautiful. And you could, again, use this as a centerpiece of a grid. Can you imagine that? But to own a stalactite, again, this was still in the process of forming. So this would have been the attachment to the top of the mine, and then this would have been where it was continuing to drip and form down.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. So congratulations, Sister Mary.
Woohoo! So this is our last one.
I know.
I love it.
It is. It's very comforting. I mean, it's the magic of the cave. I used to teach philosophy and Western civilization, so I used to teach the allegory of the cave by Plato. Did you guys ever take philosophy classes? Anyway, so we talk about the cave as being sort of a place of power, right? Caves are places that in ancient times people would gather to channel, download, receive wisdom. I mean, this is literally the cave forming itself, right? The crystals in all of these. And can you imagine being in a cave and there would be thousands of these? They just sliced, we have the 3 that were sliced off, so congratulations.
So these are calcite. What makes them a little bit of a brown color is the iron oxide that is that was part of that groundwater as it was dripping.
So amazing. And again, just to see the little sugary crystal formations at the top. See how sparkly it is? You see that? Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like looking at the rings of a tree. See all the little sparkle magics. Congratulations, you guys. Yay! Yeah, it's all calcite, Victoria. Yeah.
And
And there's
that
quartz.
right there is the straw I was talking about. You see that little hole? That's the straw.
Isn't that cool? I know.
You can tell if it's real by that straw formation.
Again, it's just, I'm fascinated by caves, cave structure, and the way stalactites grow. I think we have, we don't have any more stalactite formations tonight, but we had that incredible rhodochrosite stalactite.
Last time?
We've had some, what else have we had for you? Anyway, I'm always looking. Whenever any of our suppliers comes and says, I've got stalactites, I'm always like, hey, let's talk about stalactites. Okay, now we're going to talk about cabochons, which you guys love. We give you the most beautiful cabochons at the most amazing prices. These are the finest grade malachite. Every single one has been cut to maximize, look at that, to maximize the eye or the orbit. We have 2 sizes of these. The 1-inch size is $14. That's $14. But I only have 44 of them. And then the 2-inch to 2.5-inch size is $24. Just $24.
But we only have 4 of these.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it. We have a few dozen of these, so you'd have more of a chance on this one. I love malachites, and the thing
me
is
too.
each one of these orbs was a stalactite formation within the malachite itself. It grows in a bitroidal formation, and how that is basically within its own structure. It is creating stalactites and stalagmites. and it bulbs up. And that's what they were using to carve to give it this really cool look that you're seeing there.
Isn't that beautiful?
Malachite is formed by the runoff from copper. That's where the green comes from. And depending on if it's lighter or darker, that's just the amount of copper that oxidized as it was going through.
So who's malachite for? Malachite is the most powerful healer of the divine feminine. It heals cervix, ovaries, uterus. It is called the doula stone. It is said to help aid with childbirth pain, but it also helps with recovery. In ancient Greece and Rome, it was given to mothers because it is thought to be protective of the physical body during pregnancy. And actually, during Greece and Rome, a lot of women lost their lives in pregnancy and in delivery. So it was there was a lot of talismans. Agate was also used to protect during pregnancy. So all of that, and it comes from that Katanga Valley that I've been teaching you about in the Republic of the Congo. So this is the same stone that grows with your cobalto calcites, but that vibrancy of green. But again, Robin can tell you she's cut stones. It's not easy to cut a malachite like this.
It's extremely hard because not only is it a softer stone, so it can like break, but each part of that green is going to be harder and softer. So as you go, you have to be so careful on that carving to be able to not dip it too low where it's less of a hardness, as opposed to the harder parts here. Like for more often than not, what you're going to do is this part here would be really good, and then where it goes to this lighter green band, it'll dip in because they hit it too hard. And then that would completely throws off the cabochon, and they would have to make it even smaller and thinner, and then you have potential of losing that look that you're going for to keep this orbit going.
That makes sense. You've gifted it to a lot of pregnant friends. I love that, Joanne. What's the difference between this malachite and the malachite that looks like velvet? That's what I was asking.
So this malachite is your standard malachite. And that's what you see, and it has that total bitroidal look to it, all bulbousy, if you will. The velvet malachite actually is because it was growing, and then before it got into that full bitroidal formation, it actually started a second growth of malachite on top of it, and so it's almost like a druzy form of malachite on malachite when you have the velvet. When for most of your malachites, you don't have that second formation, and that's why you don't get that fuzzy look to it. And that's also why velvet malachite is usually a lot more expensive because it's so rare to come by.
So you'll see it often in the trade as fibrous malachite. But I think velvet is a better
term for it.
Yeah. So yay, congratulations, and thank you always for asking questions too. Like one of the things we try to do is educate you about your stones, and so we welcome the questions because some of you are learning, and I think that's really cool. Okay, now we're going to talk about, we've got some really exciting things coming up, you guys. We have Naturalite coming up, which we never, ever have.
Because people got so excited about it. I went and I scoured for what we had.
Yeah, no, you should stay tuned. We have only 4 of these ruby rings for you. It says size 8, so I think these are size.
They are size. They are a finger size 8.
So if you're an 8, you are in luck. If you're an 8 on a different finger, by the way, you can have sterling silver jewelry sized. Your jeweler will do it. They don't love doing it because it's a little harder to size silver than it is to size gold, and they don't make as much money on it, but they can do it. So take it to your jeweler. These are only $99 for a huge natural ruby. She's going to make it dance for you. Ruby is the stone of passion. I love this setting because it's really simple and really elegant.
I'm trying to get it to show on the camera. And
it's hard to show you the fluorescent. Yeah, there it is, kind of, yeah.
For us, it is glowing
yeah,
pink.
It's hot pink in person. Yeah. So, they also say that when you lose someone you love, that they go on to live in your heart as a ruby. So a lot of us wear rubies and carry rubies in honor of the person that isn't with us anymore, which I think is I like that, that we have talismans that represent that energy. I also think ruby is a great alternative engagement ring stone. I have a ruby ring that I'm leaving to my son that I hope he will give to his love one day, and I hope she'll appreciate it. I think it's awesome. Not an 8. Do you know someone who's an 8? I think those are gone, so I'm stoked for you guys if you got one today. Now we get to talk about affordable Naturelite, because we have small pieces of it, which a lot of you have said, like, Athena, every time you bring Naturelite, I want it, but then you bring these big honker pieces that are like $400 or $500, and I can't afford that. Do you have anything smaller? And almost never, like, we can almost never get Naturelite.
It's so hard to get. This Naturelite does come from different regions, but this stuff that is like the powerhouse comes out of Russia.
It's true.
But not only do they have a hard time finding it, it's usually covered in ice, so they can't get it out, even if they knew where it was.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It is almost impossible. These are $49 each. We only have 8 of them. This is one of the Synergy 12 stones. So if you're like, I've heard of Naturelite before, where have I seen that name before? You're probably thinking of Robert Simmons and the Synergy 12 list that's in the Book of Stones, which I stand by. I think it's brilliant wisdom. And the in particular, the Naturelite is considered to be the recoding stone. Helps you with prophetic downloads from the spirit world. And the way it addresses pain and discomfort, in my opinion, is that it recodes DNA. So it's very good for interdimensional healing and crossing dimensional timelines and gateways. All to say, it's a really cool one for your collection. And if you've been waiting for an affordable piece, we don't have any more Naturelite right now, and that definitely is the most affordable Naturelite we've had in the building in a long time. So I'm really happy for you. And then you just have to collect Axonite and Bloodstone, and then you'll have what I call the Holy Trinity.
Oh yeah.
And we have some Axonite coming. It's actually in the building now. I don't know if it probably is in the process of being received, and then it'll be coming to an upcoming show in a couple
It's going to be received on Monday.
Yay! I can't wait for you to see them. I want to see them too, as you take everything out and look at it.
Yeah.
It's always fun when new stones are in the building. We get so excited. These are beautiful, Robin. Mm-hmm. These are super beautiful and super affordable too.
Yeah, Smoky quartz points. These come out of Brazil. This one has a little bit of a cluster on the bottom. Not all of them will have a full cluster, but they all have a little something. I love it because on the back side of this one has a secondary growth. Mm-hmm. And so if you look at it, it actually forms a little phantom.
That's cool.
As it goes through.
Yeah, you can
see that?
Uh-huh.
So we only have about 2 dozen of these. They're 3 to 4 inches, and they're only $19. Just $19. The last time I went to buy a Smoky quartz piece that was this thick and this nice, even wholesale they wanted about $25.
Yeah, I mean it's
wholesale.
This is a basic top 10. You got to have it in your collection. If you're trying to build a crystal collection and you don't have a Smoky quartz point, you will turn for it more often than you realize. Mm-hmm. So the legend of Smoky quartz is that it used to be clear, but because it absorbed all the poops in your field, right? All of the negative energy around you, the confusion, the sadness, if there's been conflict in the household, whatever, it's said to absorb it all so that it doesn't pass to you. This is also the stone that I recommend for people who are going through major medical treatments like chemotherapy. It's thought to, Smoky quartz is thought to mitigate the effects of harsh treatments on the body. So when people come to me and they're always like, what do you recommend for that? That Smoky quartz is usually my go-to for that as well. What I say is, like, you should always have a couple of Smoky quartz pieces on hand because you're going to give them away more often than you think. Like, oh my gosh, I know what you need.
Well, it's because I still fully believe that Smoky quartz is the crystal form of your best friend. Oh. Anything that you just need to let out and, vent to, like, it can take it and it holds it for you. And so it's always there. It is a true crystal ally.
Yeah, I love that, Robin. It's really pretty. And thank you, Cersei, for answering the question in the feed. So shipping is based on weight. So the bigger your piece is, the more your shipping will be. Mm-hmm. And we do price your shipping based on sort of your collective purchases that day. So,
yeah.
If you buy a few stones and then you add a cabochon, we don't add on shipping for that. Like we can fit the cabochon in your package. So,
yeah.
Congratulations. Naturelite. So pink Naturelite, it's an interesting question. And so quick answer for you, because I could talk for an hour about that, comes from Indonesia. So it is a different, even though it shares the name, it's a different chemical, mineral, and geological formation of your pink natrolite as opposed to your white natrolite, which comes from Russia.
Yeah, so the only other place where they've been able to find white natrolite outside of Russia is actually in zeolites in India. But it's not going to be in a chunk that you can hold like that. It's going to spray out similar to scolecite,
Yeah.
but it's more fragile. So it's like you can't really do much with it. And then there is a form that is more similar to the Russian natrolite that's actually found in Canada. And that also holds other minerals in it, though. So that's how you can tell the difference. The Indonesian stuff also goes by another name of pink thompsonite.
But in my experience, the pink still brings physical comfort.
Oh, it does.
So-
Tremendous.
What I would be curious is if you try the white natrolite from Russia and you try the pink natrolite from Indonesia, and compare your experiences. And let us know too. Love that. Oh, Jeanette, you're so lucky. She has a Lemurian singing smoky quartz from us.
I remember those. Those were nice.
You're hunting for a special ring. I think we can probably help you with something tonight. Do we have any rings left?
No.
Oh,
Well,
is
that
there-
one. But no, where's the sphere?
Oh,
But we do have
I
rings.
saw one over there. Yeah, on the blue. Stand by. We got some tricks up our sleeve. Okay. Next up, we're going to talk about petrified wood
It's
spheres.
not that one. Well, we're going to skip it for now because I am being blind.
Okay. Okay. So are we going to the calcite pyrite fluorite?
Yeah, let's go to
Okay,
the calcite pyrite fluorite.
Only one of these pieces. It's just a big, beautiful specimen. Some of you have asked, like, do you guys have larger pieces? Can you bring us larger pieces to the show? So we're doing a few each time. Of course, they're heavier and sort of harder to wield, but we do have some really gorgeous pieces in our warehouse, and this is one of them. So we will show this to you. This is 11 inches of calcite with pyrite and fluorite. Oh, and I was going to ask if you can reset that for my view
I
too. Yeah.
sure am.
Okay, so I'm going to switch this to the product camera real quick so I can get started showing this to you. So this side is going to be helpful because you're seeing all of the fluorite over here, okay? You can literally, this is the growth structure of this stone. So the fluorite is growing in that clear calcite matrix. You see that? Here's all these little beautiful calcite crystals too. This is not quartz growing on the surface here. This is calcite. And then this is all rainbow pyrite. So in person, you can see little sparkles of blue and green. And then I want to turn it around here. It's basically like a fluorite ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
Isn't this beautiful, you guys?
I am in love with this. I can't believe that it's full terminated calcite.
No.
It's absolutely insane.
Doesn't it even fluoresce?
Whoop.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot that in your eye. Ooh, that one does fluoresce. The
Yeah.
fluorite will
See?
fluoresce. See that? Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
But just to show you see how icy blue that fluorite is?
Oh my gosh.
Holy smokes.
Watch. Shoot it through here.
Okay.
Watch this.
Oh, that's cool. So you can shoot it through one side of this cluster. So this, by the way, this is $899. We only have one.
It's one of one. This is something that you should see in a museum.
It is, I honestly, it is the most beautiful calcite cluster I've ever seen. And then that light show, like you literally could have a little light stand. You probably can shine it from this side too, Robin, because it's almost translucent. So you
Yep.
could just have a little light or a light stand there.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that as a nightlight?
Oh my gosh. And look at, you guys, this is a full fluorite octahedron that you're seeing here. This is the top of that octahedron. It is going down in the full octahedral shape. So not only is it a beautiful piece of fluorite, it is octahedral fluorite that has been encrusted. And
It's
then,
like a diamond made out of blue-green fluorite.
and then
It's crazy.
on the other side, up here, you have a full cubic formation
of fluorite.
of fluorite. So
Yeah.
it's holding both of the formations that fluorite can naturally occur in. Sorry.
Thank God we're on stone.
I know.
Yeah, so what's cool is if you could shave off that calcite frosting, that sugary calcite frosting, you would have a huge, congratulations, Cynthia, you would have a huge calcite cube, which I can't even imagine. Again, can you imagine being inside of this mine? It would be like being on a snowy Antarctica crystal.
It would be like, heaven on earth.
I know.
Look
Gorgeous.
at that.
And again, when you see it in person, the whole bottom is blue. I cannot wait for you to get this piece. So congratulations. Oh, we found petrified wood. Yay. Okay. We're going to come back to these petrified wood spheres. We only have 9 of these at $49. So I just want to tell you this is
they're saying that they only found 1 for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, there's 1 at $49.
1?
If you want petrified wood, I'm going to let you take this away because I have to run to the restroom. I didn't go to the restroom before I showed it to everybody, so I'm going to take like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
So yeah, this is petrified wood. This comes out of Madagascar. It's just the one. And it's 3.5 to 4 inches. And yeah, basically, how do you not want a huge petrified wood sphere? So yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that because there it goes. Sold. Alrighty. Let's hopefully get to something where more of you can grab it if you would like it. Oh my gosh, I am in love with these. I know I just talked about that octahedral structure, but look at these. These are magnetite octahedron natural pendants. The bail here is 925 sterling silver. We only have, we have a couple of dozen of them, but it's just $39. One of the things I love about natural octahedrons like this is when they grow, when it's growing naturally, if it has not been touched by anything to move it, you can see one side will always point north, the other side always points south. It points towards those magnetic poles, and that is actually how it starts growing because actually the magnet of the earth is pulling them apart to make that full octahedral shape. This is the stone to attract. It brings in so much to you. This is one of the stones that a lot of people used to keep in their cash registers along with citrine to attract wealth and attract abundance into their workplace and into the cash flow. This is that, I know we've had healer's gold before, and that is the mixture of pyrite and magnetite. So all that black that you use in that stone is this right here. Yeah, so congratulations on whoever's getting these. I love it. Look how cute it is, guys. Oh my gosh, that's rock and roll. I think I need one of these because it's rock and roll too. I absolutely love, just think about it. And when you're wearing this, as you're going around, you're going to be attracting what you seek to you. You're going to be magnetizing what you seek to you to make you feel better. It's like, what are you working on? Are you working on wealth? It's going to bring that in. Are you working on love? It's going to help bring that in. If you're working on health, it can even help bring that in. It is a form of iron, just like your pyrites and just like what turns a lot of our stones red and orange. Yes, if you want to manifest anything, manifestation talisman. Alrighty. Okay, after that, the ally to that pendant that I just showed you are these celestial smoky citrine points. Each one of these have full celestial formations. That's what you see here, where it looks like the dragon scales going up. And it also is full of the cracks in it, and that is the skeletal formation of this. We only have 5 of these. They're 4 to 5 inches. They're $59 today. And not only is this one of the oldest forms of citrine on the planet, it is a very strong form of citrine as well. The skeletal celestials.
Doesn't get better than that. This is one of those things where it's like, hey, there's 5 of these at $59. What are you waiting for? That skeletal celestial citrine is not coming out of Brazil. It's the oldest form of citrine there is. I have a piece of this on my abundance altar. It's my favorite. It's just we can't get it.
Well, these were all in a lot of smoky quartz.
Yeah.
And the team and I went through and hand selected all the citrine pieces out because they are so just special.
So
and potent.
If you're ever wondering, how do I know if I have an celestial? The side that she's showing you is how you know. So celestial crystals form what we call plating, Plating. It looks like dragon scales. So if your quartz is plated, and we have clear celestial, we have smoky celestial, we have citrine celestial. Citrine celestial is obviously the rarest. But a lot of you know if you have an altar to Shiva, if you have an altar to some of these like bigger deities and these heavier energies, the celestial crystals just belong there. So
I told him it's the perfect ally to what came right before it, and these magnetite octahedron pendants.
Yeah.
Like if you put those together.
Well, because magnetite it literally magnetizes energy to you. A lot of you have asked us to please bring back these little octahedron pendants because it's such a good luck charm. I don't know how many of these we have, but
These are the Bolivian magnetite octahedrons too, and they are
rad.
known to be formed in these beautiful, beautiful full octahedrals.
Congratulations on the citrine. The really, I mean, you can just check that off your list because you need to have an celestial piece, especially like I said for shamanic work, deep journey work. We always want to go to our celestial crystals. They're just older. A lot of sirens. Bless those sirens. That was a different one than I've heard before.
That siren sounded like it needed a siren.
Yeah, it was like, I don't want to be a siren. That's my siren song. It wasn't funny, but I thought it was funny. Okay. Did you already do the magnetite octahedron pendant?
Yeah, I did that right before.
Yay! Well, congratulations. Sorry, I was about to start talking about them. Now we're going to talk about manganese calcite. It looks kind of white on the shot there. It is kind of a light pink. So we'll show it to you in the two different shots. It's hard with the opaque pink crystals with any kind of lighting. So, but it's a beautiful shot of the structure of the stone. So this is manganese calcite. This is the stone of heavenly compassion. This is the stone of childlike love, like the unconditional love between mother and child. In Greek, we have a word for that, storge, which is actually where the word stork comes from. So storge is the love that a mother has for her child, that unreasonable kind of.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, and it's so cool that the Greeks, like, it's not eros, it's storge, and storge is very different from philia, which is brother sister love, and then philia is very different from agape, which is sort of like my love for my community, right? Yeah. So there's a hierarchy in Greek thoughts around love, and this is the one for mother and child. So what an incredible, and I need to tell you how much they are. They are $39. We have 15. And I just want you to know this is probably one of the most beautiful stones to give to a new mom. How often do you go to a baby shower? I'm going to one in a couple of weeks, and it's like,
oh, cool.
I always buy a box of diapers because the reality is diapers.
Yes.
Right? And like diapers are fucking expensive. And I'm not, bless you if you're a reusable diaper person. I don't even know how we got on this subject, but I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not taking Pooper McGee and washing Pooper McGee's stuff and then putting that back on Pooper McGee. I'm not doing that. So when I have grandchildren one day, if Zoe's like, we do reusable diapers, I'd be like, you do reusable diapers. Grandma does disposable diapers. So anyway, box of diapers. But then I don't want to be that person who just buys like something else the kid's going to outgrow right away. I'd rather give the mom or that baby a manganese calcite, which is for the development of the heart. Isn't that sweet? There it is. So again, in person it's pink. Our lights are just really bright. So, but you can definitely see the pink of it when you're in person. So deep compassion. This is a calcium carbonate stone. We've talked about that before. And it does come from different pockets in the world.
And it glows.
And it does. And it fluoresces under UV.
So that's my favorite part.
Your grandson's almost 3 weeks old. My kids are in so much trouble. They're going to have to peel me off those babies.
My mom always says that because it's like my mom alternates between like watching my son and watching my sister's kids.
That's so cool.
And it's like people will always ask her, oh, what do you do now that you're retired? She goes, I watch my grandkids.
Yeah.
And they're like,
is she really retired? Or
they're like, oh, so you're working? And she goes, no, I'm enjoying my life. I get to spend time with my grandkids.
So I will legit hand them right back, though. If they start acting up, I'll be like, and scene. This is where Grandma exits stage left. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been wonderful to see you this evening. As you are not able to comport or behave yourselves, I will now be leaving your presence, but I will see you again soon. Anyway, love you guys. So glad you love this one, too. Congrats if you're getting one. Jen got one. Laura got one. Melanie got one. Tanya, Karen, Sally, Cynthia, other Sally, and is it Magi with 2 I's, 3 S? Congratulations.
Did you know
Look at
that
you guys.
this calcite actually holds the most manganese out of like any of the other stones that hold manganese to make it turn pink?
That's cool. And
So-
you know manganese is a powerful physical healer too.
It exceeds over 30% of the chemical makeup.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. And it like I said, when you see it, you will see it's like it's a very light bubble gum. It's not like cobalto calcite that has that like raspberry. You guys okay?
Oh, it's because his butt broke.
Oh gosh.
She can't resist.
Well, you're lucky because there's no camera over there, or I would turn that camera on. Yep. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. I cannot believe we have citrine cabochons for $39. I think it's a mistake. You're welcome. We only have 6. We've talked about citrine already, so you know it's the money stone, the merchant stone.
They're
it attracts
$39.
wealth.
Yeah.
Like, come on, and these are like super juicy, super natural, unheated gorgeousness.
Yeah. Look at that.
I think that would make a beautiful engagement ring.
Right? That's what I was just thinking. I was like,
Don't you?
Think how nice of a ring that would look.
I mean, honestly, you really could take a piece like this, have it set in gold with some small diamonds, and I mean, all of a sudden you've got
Oh my gosh.
what would look like a multi-$1,000 ring.
Oh yes.
And I mean, maybe you even have have you ever thought about this? Do you have an old ring that you don't really wear anymore that has a nice setting and maybe it's got some small diamonds? And take out whatever the center stone is and take it to your jeweler, right? Just have them replace it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because we bring you these gorgeous cut facets. Congratulations, by the way, these are gone. But hi, Tanya. I think we still have at least one more ring to show you tonight.
Yes,
we'll
we
get
have-
there.
Yeah, we have a couple.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're here. How was work today? How was your work day? Well, you're going back to work. Well, I wish you a good rest of your work day.
Oh yes.
Okay, this is our charity item coming up, and I think this is a beautiful charity item. I love the idea, Robin, of Malacola.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful.
Yeah, so if this is your first time, welcome. What we do is every single sale we have one item that we do for charity. What happens is you bid on the item, and if you win, you get the item, but all of your money is donated in your name to the charity of your choice.
Yeah.
So those charities get the money and the energy of the piece. And look at this.
So this is all handmade. The most amazing artist from Peru, bless the siren, does all of these by hand. Look at the detail where he reconnected the copper wire to the cord, like even making swirls and sacred patterns there. Because I've talked to him many times, he starts with the stone. The stone inspires the design. So he'll take the 1 stone or the 2 stones, lay them out, start to draw, and then he starts to wrap. He basically goes into a trance. So this takes several days to make one piece. It's all done in copper, which is great for running energy. And I would love for you to show it on the neckline, Robin, so they can get a sense of it. This one is $399 if you would like it. The stone is Malacola, which we've had the good fortune to talk about a lot recently, right? That's malachite, which is the feminine healer, and chrysocolla, which is the stone of divine compassion. Also an incredible stone for diplomacy, helping you communicate clearly and compassionately. And then the other stone on this at the top, Robin,
It is obsidian. It's a sheen obsidian.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? I mean, that is a statement piece. It's actually great with your top.
I was about to say, it fits my top perfectly.
It does, because the copper and the little boop-a-doops there, which I'm sure there's another name for those, but...
The grommets.
Grommets, the boop-a-doops. You knew what I meant. So yeah, if you would like this, so you're going to get the necklace, and then we will send $399 to any charity that you choose.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, and we're always inspired. You guys pick the coolest charities, so we will send it on its way. Congratulations. Copper rings would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I really like copper jewelry. I have a copper ring from Schramm that I was wearing this past weekend, just because I saw it and I'm like, I haven't worn that in a while, and
Yeah.
it does really have a great feel to it.
It does. I love copper jewelry. I love wearing copper jewelry. And for those people like me that turn green really fast,
Yep.
simple trick.
Yep.
Clear nail polish.
Really?
You put a little bit of
On the
clear
metal?
nail polish right on the metal,
That's cool.
and it makes it so it doesn't turn you green.
It can happen. By the way, that doesn't happen because copper's not real. It happens because copper is copper and it has a patina.
It has a patina,
Yeah.
and certain people's chemical makeup, something in it reacts more than others.
Yep.
Some people have zero reaction. Some people have
All
lots of
reactions.
reactions.
I tend to be a reaction person.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, and by the way, not every time. Like I wore that ring all weekend and I didn't have any issues with it. I was outside and in water and everything else. So congrats to Cynthia.
Yay!
I know, I saw a few of you were interested in that necklace, so I'm glad you liked it. And I will, every so often I see him and he'll have something that we can bring to you, so I will keep it coming. Acidity, yeah. It's your pH, that's right. It's science.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about Lemurian blue calcite. I'm really excited to talk about this because Lemurian blue calcite comes from Argentina. We had a lot of rough at a certain point, and we took it to Mexico in 2019. So I got to take it to Mexico. I got to see where these were carved. I got to be part of the whole process. It was super magic. Lemurian blue calcite is the stone of the nervous system reset. So one of the reasons you feel so good when you're holding it or working with it or laying it on the body is that it stresses your central nervous system. It makes you feel at peace. It helps you to be mindful and in the present moment.
Team SG, the prices on these got flipped.
Oh.
So this one is the $59 ones, the polished,
Oh, good call.
and the free form is the $39.
Okay.
The difference?
So we have 6 of these at $59, and then we have 9 of these at $39.
Yeah.
Is that cool or what, you guys?
I love it, and I love all the aragonite that's in there. The aragonite really brings in a little bit of that strength that you need as you're working with the blue calcite.
Team SG, let's say 5 at $59 because I would like to keep one of the larger bowls. I was realizing this last week. I didn't keep anything from
Really?
Mexico. Not a single piece, actually. I know.
You need it.
I just want one.
Yeah, you
I
need it.
have so many good memories. Where these were carved, by the way, is on a property that's adjacent to the most beautiful Catholic church in Mexico. And all day long, the bells and the prayers and the songs is like all the way through where they're carving these pieces. And I was falling into like a trance meditation. The weather is so beautiful. And the men who were carving, when they were done carving, took time to sit with me and show me and talk to me. And they're super passionate. They've been doing this in their families for generations. Like, these are radical artisans working with the most gorgeous material. So, if I want a piece, it's just special.
Oh yeah.
You put that on a light stand, by the way. That one will be good to show them because, right? I mean, it looks kind of just yellow there, but it will make it glow through the room. In the room, it looks like the sky at sunset, like the blue clouds and stunning, you guys. Keep that in your bathroom with soap in it. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And then every time you wash your hands, your soap is charging with the energy of Lemurian blue, the reset stone. It's the exhale stone.
I love that.
Yeah. Let me take that big one over here because what usually happens is, and I bless them, but when they clean up, nothing comes back. So I'm gonna hold on to that. You and I have blue Lemurian calcite bowls now, everybody. Or
Right.
just put a sage bundle in it.
Oh yeah.
If you got one of the larger ones, look, it's perfect for that. Isn't that cool? All right. Now we are moving to one of our rings. This is beautiful. This is watermelon tourmaline, $149. It's in sterling silver and gold.
And this is a rare form of watermelon tourmaline. They call it by a form of tiger tourmaline. And the reason for that is because instead of it going all the way around, you have the band of green and the band of the pink, and then you get these stripes through it. So this is a rare form of that tourmaline, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Like, if you take this,
Congratulations, you guys.
look
Oh,
at
that's a good shot, Robin. Look at that. It's like bright apple green and bright raspberry pink. It's just so pretty. Isn't that stunning, you guys?
So congratulations.
By the way, if you, bless them, if you don't have one of these rings by this designer and this is your first one, you're going to get hooked because they're so comfortable and they're lightweight, easy to wear, like, and you can switch fingers every day super easily.
Because it's completely adjustable.
Yeah, love that for you. It is adjustable. Wanted to say too, is it Elisa or Alyssa? Was asking about whether you can burn stuff in blue calcite without harming it. Calcite, yes. Yeah. It's totally fine.
I wouldn't go put it in your oven.
Yeah, but she's asking about burning a sage bomb.
I'm just putting the caveat out
some
there.
of your stones you could. You just got to be careful. I mean, most of your stones have been irradiated during the growth process, meaning the earth heated them up themselves.
Yes.
To millions of degrees, right? Like, I mean, we're talking hydrothermal.
Yeah.
So most of your stones you can't do anything to. You can't hurt them. But some stones, I mean, is that really how you want to find out? It's shitty, no? But yes, you can burn your bundles on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Blue Shiva.
The only perfume that can make you a little tipsy. It's not really going to make you tipsy, but there are some essential oils in this, like buchu and mugwort and blue tansy and blue lotus. When you take those as tea, you get a little soft, right? So this is Blue Shiva is a take on an old name, Boom Shiva, because I made an incense in San Francisco, and when we were testing it, I got everybody really high. And it was really funny because one of the women who was working there at the time was like, I have never felt this happy before. We're like, get it, Buchu. So anyway, this is the perfume version of that. It's $29. We have about 4 dozen bottles of it if you would like. Blue Shiva. If you don't have it, this is the original formula. And it is blue because some of the oils are blue.
So yeah, this
blue
is the
lotus.
actual color of
Not pretty.
the oil.
Yeah. Boom Shiva.
I remember when I very first, like close to when I very first started.
Yeah.
And Mary pops into the background and she goes over and she goes, I have something special. And I'm like, what do you have?
I can totally hear her voice too.
And she goes, I've stashed it for when we want to have fun here. I'm like, what is it? She goes, this is called Boom Shiva. And she burnt it and we were all dancing around. Oh,
yeah.
I was like, this is the place I'm working now.
We all called it the boom at the time. It's definitely, it will help you relax. Buchu, they call it the dancing herb in Africa, which is where buchu comes from. And so it does.
Oh my gosh, it smells divine, guys.
The notes are mugwort, lavender, buchu, mandragora, Himalayan cedarwood, blue lotus, and blue tansy in a jojoba base. And it's blue. Yeah.
I mean, that's a party trick on its own.
It is. A lot of people don't know that some essential oils are blue. And by the way, the blue essential oils are the most expensive essential oils. In the case of blue yarrow, it's more expensive than rose absolute. Isn't that crazy? Because it's rare. Buchu's from Africa. That's the thing, and that's a real bummer to me as a medicine person, is that we have so many different herbs in the natural world that are so much better for stress and anxiety than all these things that we take now with awful side effects. It kind of sucks, You got to do your research.
So this
Hey
is
now.
a one of one. It was the only one we had that was this like big and chunky.
Is that petrified wood, or are you happy to see me?
Well, both.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Tonight's show is going quickly because there's a lot of these WTF moments here. Like, how the F are you getting a Zimbabwe petrified wood stump for $79? Like,
Yeah, are you kidding?
what? No. But yes, but just, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, because it's a one of one, only one. And look, you can see the center core there.
Like, what?
This is the rare petrified wood. It is the green one, and there's almost never green. So congratulations.
Yeah, let's just buy.
Yeah, look at all
you're
that.
welcome, buy. It's and don't confuse it with Madagascar. This is Zimbabwe. It's more rare, and nothing against Madagascar. I love it, but can you imagine? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you, Heather Gallimore.
Oh, I know.
I told you we had some cool stuff. I think the show is a lot of fun, and it's, the conversations are diverse, which I really like too. So, but we're not done yet, and then you gotta wait because at the end I'm giving away this gorgeous cuff, which is all green amethyst called Prasiolite, with that druzy pyrite, and then it's got all those gorgeous pink and green tourmalines. So if you want my cuff, it's coming. You can't buy it. It's good.
For these, we only have 5. They're $79.
Oh, this is so rad.
That is a solid piece of titanium aura quartz. And it was hand carved into these snakes. But this isn't your regular titanium aura. This is a different form of titanium aura because it doesn't just have titanium in it, but it also has a little bit of cobalt in there as well. And that's why it's more to that pure blue to purple, but then it'll break on the lines to give you the green. That is a telltale sign of when they add cobalt to that titanium aura treatment.
Isn't that cool, you guys? These are so rad. This is another one, like, I'm just going to show it to you. They're all gone. Congratulations. Love it. I love snakes. We love snakes. So, and even if you don't love the animals, I love the animals. I can't hold a snake without meditating because you have to be present. When you're working with snakes, they command it. But even if you don't love working with the animal, you love what it represents, which is you don't have to carry old shit and other people's baggage around all the time. Congratulations, you can put that down. So love that. He'll remind you, put it down, shed it off. Okay, one lit.
This is a 1 of 1.
Congrats, you guys. Yeah, are you seeing a theme? You guys love these little wantlets too. Same designer who does the adjustable ring we had earlier. How sweet is this one? I love this one. This is what a cool combination of blue topaz in the center, that little trillion cut for protection, clarity.
Then we have the blue aura quartz up top and an amethyst sphere at the bottom.
Isn't that pretty? Love that. And I love how he does the way he does the prongs sometimes look like little talons.
Yeah.
So that's all in sterling silver. People collect these. These are functional wands. Like she said, $239 is the price. So you can send energy with this, receive energy. Like if you were gridding with me last night, you could have taken this off and activated your grid with it. Isn't that cool? So, but all the blue and purple, throat, slightly third eye with that aqua aura. So congrats. That one's gone.
Congratulations.
That's gone.
Okay, these are awesome.
Oh yeah, I think these are cool. I think you're gonna like these, what we're about to show you too. Because sometimes we like to do like home decor stuff and get you pieces of for your house, and these are intuitively chosen copper. Little.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, you guys. It's like fingernails on a.
I know. I'm
chalkboard.
like,
But they're all intuitively chosen. Are these the 3? Are these representative, Robin?
these are these 3 are good representations of what you might get, like the wolf with or coyote, whichever way you want to think about it, with the cactus, the hummingbird drinking from the flower. This one has like they're playing music, and
that's the Coco Pelli.
Yeah,
with the sun. Which the sun has what we call in indigenous symbolism the shaman spiral, which is a symbol of a healer. See that? So yeah, and if you have a strong preference, like I really want just the coyote with the cactus, put a little tea light holder behind this. I just think it's so beautiful. But copper moves energy, so this is an important piece to have. It's not just decorative. This is actually going to help move energy in your space. So yeah. I love this. This could go outside too. It will patina and turn that beautiful, that copper green that things turn. But I think that's really pretty.
Me too. These are only $24, and we have.
I thought I said that.
24 of them.
Oh, yeah. Wait for Team SG. There they are. Yeah, $24, and we have 24 pieces. Cute, right?
I love them because it's like you can put them up as just like a decoration on your altar. What I like to do is like the square onyx lamps.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I take this little part and I stick it under the edge so the light's going through it, so you can see the onyx behind it.
That's really
that works really well.
You guys have those lamps too. A lot of you have those onyx lamps. I think that would be really cool. These are the saguaro cactus, by the way. We brought these home from Tucson. The saguaro cactus. Have you ever been to the saguaro forest in Tucson? It's worth the extra little trip if you're there in Tucson at sunset time. They're ancient cacti, and they are. You can feel the energy. It's literally like being among the elders, and so I love the coyote howling at the saguaro. So congratulations.
I would so put this like in my window.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking that too. Yeah.
So the light would come through from outside, and it's like, oh, my little.
They are
hummingbird
stable. I
friend.
know I keep knocking it over, but they do have the two little footers on here, so that's how they stabilize themselves. And again, you could put crystals here or up against a lamp. I think that's a really cool idea. So congratulations as I throw it down again. Those are all handmade, by the way.
Each one is hand carved, handmade.
And all in the desert Southwest. So we do try to bring you like artisan creations sometimes, or things that are handmade, because the energy is just really special. So yeah, thank you for supporting artists too. When we sometimes we're in Tucson and we see things that are not stone related, and we're like, but that's cool. Our peeps like that. You guys like stuff for your house. That looks like a cookie to me, but it's not. But doesn't it look like a cookie? But I'll tell you what it is.
It's pure deliciousness.
This is, and I'm no exaggeration, one of my top 10 favorite stone combinations of all time. And that's with everything I've seen around the world for a long time. This is Smoky quartz with spessartine garnet. This mine is closed. They found it once. There's no more. So now it just gets traded. When I saw the price on these, I thought it was a mistake. $69 for a 3-inch that is covered in smoky quartz and spessartine. This is the most powerful lower chakra combination in the gem and mineral world. It's also one of the rarest. Smoky quartz transmutes energy and pulls negative energy away from you. Spessartine garnet stimulates desire, passion, sexuality. This revs all the lower chakra engines. So if you feel turned off and tuned out, you need this. Beyond how cute, rare, magnificent it is, how much I obsess because it's gone and you can't find it anymore, just what it does energetically and metaphysically is rad.
I love this stone. I've always loved it, and we hardly ever see it anymore.
I have one piece at home. That's it. It's a pendant. I should have worn it today. I thought about it. But it's a smoky point that has spessartine garnet
I remember those
crystals on it. I mean, all of that is like a thing of the past. I did see one time, I think it was at the Hard Rock show, they had, I mean, you can imagine what the museum specimens of this stuff looks like. It was a perfect smoky quartz crystal, and then, I mean, balls of spessartine garnet down the sides. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Who needs a place to live? Right? Just put it all on red. I'm kidding.
If I'll just move into the Natural History Museum.
Yeah, I'm just like, so now I live here, and that's worth the price of my house. I think it was like over $100,000. I remember asking and then regretting that I asked. Just like, okay, well, no. I know. It was so much smoky tonight. I think that was the end of our sizzling smoky extravaganza.
I think this is the last one, actually.
Okay. So this was cool. I thought this was cool. We designed this. I wanted a Hamza pendant, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have the sterling silver Hamza, which is Hamza, and 5 in Arabic means 5. And there's 5 blessings associated with each finger. And then there's a little tiny citrine on the front, and then it has the bail is attached to the setting, which is cool, and it's perfectly weighted, and that is a gorgeous crystal clear smoky point. So we designed the setting, we had the stones. We had the whole piece designed. It's the same on the front and back. These are $49. They were over $100 when we first brought it. These are the last that we have. It's like 4 dozen of these. So the 5 blessings of the Hamza are, health and wealth and peace and everything that you want and need. In some traditions, this is also known as the hand of Fatima. So it's just thought to be, it's very much like the evil eye. It deflects all negative energy. So it's a perfect piece for you to wear, especially if you work in a high conflict environment. This is a constant transmutation piece.
It really is. I like it with the smoky and the citrine together because you're bringing in to me, this isn't about bringing in abundance of wealth. This is about bringing in an abundance of protection to you.
I like
and
that too.
so it's taking all that protection from the symbolism of the Hamza and from that smoky quartz, and it's enhancing it. So you can really feel that, protection all the way around you.
I wanted to, while you were talking, they were asking about the chain. So this is another one of those, I think you said 16 to 18
16 to 18 inch adjustable chain. So you can as you can see there, it'll adjust between a few different, and there's plenty of hooks in between, so you can really get the size you need.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to get it and make it longer, like if that was just too short for you, you can always just hook on another chain with a little bit of I'm blanking on the name of it, a jump ring.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but any jeweler can do it for you. You
Yeah.
can take this to a jeweler. The other thing one of our customers did, I never got to see the final product. She took it to a jeweler and had it dipped in yellow gold because she likes yellow gold better. And then the whole thing was dipped so it looked like a yellow gold pendant, which I think is cool too.
Oh, that's cool.
You can do all those things. If you take it to a jeweler and say, hey, I want this on a 30-inch chain, they'll just attach a different chain or they'll attach links. So it's pretty cool, right? I'm glad you got one. If you want to see it, it is a lobster claw clasp, fully adjustable. The chain is sterling silver too. So again, $49 for this is kind of nuts just because you can't get a sterling silver chain for $49. So, but the Hamza, which is cool, I like it because it gives me a chance to talk about some of these concepts. The Hamza, you can see it in different traditions. You'll see the Hamza hanging in Turkish homes, Greek homes, Jewish homes, Muslim homes. I have it hanging in my crystal room at home, the Hamza.
It is one of those symbols that has transcended time and transcended through all different areas. And they were each worshiping it for the same meaning at different times. If you look through the history, you're like, they probably didn't even know each other. Like they're on different sides of the world and they're still representing and using the same symbol.
It's true. I mean, they weren't snapping like, hey, how are you using the hand of God, right? Well, for me,
it's just like, for me, those are good ways of being like, yes, this is something that is encoded into us. Something that I believe that source energy, gods, whatever it is, has encoded into all of us as just general knowledge.
I agree.
And that's why it comes out in these different areas.
Yeah. We're all pulling the same thread. Collector alert. These are under $60. This is Ori Calcite. This is a rare stone. We need to, some of the listings have country of origin, but I'm wondering, next time can we put it under the stone name?
I sure can.
Might be because it's just tracking it's a little challenging.
That's totally fine.
These are from, but this one we don't have. Do you know the country of origin of this one?
Mexico.
Oh, this is Mexican.
And there's another piece in there.
Wow, look at that.
So what
That
he's
is
showing
gorgeous.
is the smaller size. What I showed you first was the larger size. We have the two sizes of them. The smaller one that you're seeing there is 4 to 5 inches. We only have the 48.
Wow.
And then the one that I was holding, it's the 1 of 1, and it's 58.
Yeah, so 48 for the 4 to 5 inch pieces and 58 for the 5 to 6 inch piece that we have. So you can see both sides. This is a rad stone. This is another copper, ore of copper. I will tell you on the metaphysical side, what this stone does, and primarily because it's got a lot of zinc in the matrix too, it's associated with smithsonite and hemimorphite. So if you're looking at that and going, isn't that hemimorphite or smithsonite? You've got the right idea. This is the stone for not losing yourself in your relationships. I often think of like working moms, right? We get lost because it's like at work, it's about work, and at home, it's about the kids. And then it's like, well, where is your time, right?
What I think is cool, I know these are gone, but one of the things that I think is really cool about this is the matrix that it's sitting in.
Yeah.
This is actually an iron-rich form of goethite. And that's why it's turning red. So the outside main stone is goethite, and then you have all that orichalcite on the inside.
I mean, it's that color of blue, and it's as you're holding it, like your tattoo against that. I just want to point it out, right? Like it's so cool. It's literally like seeing all those same wave formations.
It's like, oh, what colors did you want? Orichalcite.
Yeah, she coordinated today, but it's a cool one, and we almost never see it. even when you go to Tucson and Denver and you see where the Mexican vendors are, that's not a stone you're going to commonly see. So I'm really glad you got one of those.
Okay,
Angelite.
For these next ones, I only have 2 of the small. So if you want the small, we only have 2. We have more quantity of the large.
Look how cute these are. $14 and $24 for the Stone of Angels. Like, your mom needs this. This is, and you know, Mother's Day is like a hop, skip, and a jump away. So this would actually be a really cool, I don't know why moms come to mind, but this is a stone that brings peace. And I just think of like the person in our lives, a lot of us who brought peace to us is her. If there's somebody else in your life who really makes you feel peaceful, you co-regulate with them and they release all your oxytocin, they need this stone.
Yes. I love it. To me, the best thing to pair this with is seraphinite. Like, that's what I would do, is I'd have, like, pair the 2 together. Because it is a stone of the angels. And I think that's why a lot of people associate it with mothers, because it's like, it's like, when your mother's here, you're like, oh yeah, my mom's an angel. And then when your mother's gone, that is the strongest angel that you have in your tool bag. It's the strongest one that will ever be there for you. Speaking as a mom, like, I don't care if I'm gone, I'm still going to be there protecting my babies.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what these stones are. This, in order to be created, this had to go through so much. This was in like a seabed that where all the water evaporated out.
Yeah.
And what is left is these forms. Sometimes it turns to selenite. These ones, it turns to angelite, and it is completely waterless. If it goes white, it's because more water has gotten into it. The blue means it's completely waterless, which I think is really, to me, on the geological side, that is really cool.
I love that. And she's right about everything that she just said. And I've told you so many times I think these are probably gone.
Yeah.
I've told you about angelite so many times. But I've always felt connected to it. There was a place in the valley when I used to live out there in the early 2000s, Valley of Los Angeles. And she had a space called Angelite Ohm, and it's not there anymore. I was up in the Topanga Canyon, which, if you know about that area, is one of my favorite secret places in Southern California. But anyway, just taught me about Angelite and how much peace it brings. And it was a stressful time in my life. I was in graduate school. And so anyway, if you need peace, that's your stone. Congrats. Okay, now we're going to show you amethyst vogels. And wow. And again, for the new class that's coming, we're going to be working with vogels. And so if you don't have a vogel in your collection, we have one of the small at $99, and we have 2 of the medium. They're 7 inches, the second size, the larger one, for $129. The clarity, the intensity of color of these vogels is stunning. And this is a double terminated wand, so you can use this for anything that you would use a double terminated wand for. Again, opening circles, closing circles, activating grids, sending and receiving energy. That's primarily
this one's got a big phantom in it.
Look at that. It's like a total pyramid in that one.
These are 12-sided vogels as well.
So a vogel is a tool that you use to remove unwanted energy from your field. The wide end is considered the feminine end. The skinny end is the masculine end. So you go into your energy field and you scoop up the energy with the feminine side, and then you release it through the masculine side. So it's a powerhouse of a tool. I haven't announced the new classes. I think we're announcing end of this week, early next week. Yeah, for so that you can start to register. We're working on it.
Yes, Debbie, these are deep purple.
Yeah, they are. This is amethyst, what every amethyst wants to be when she grows up. Amethyst was my first stone, as a lot of you know. And to this day, it is the most important stone for peace, balance, and detoxification. And that goes back to its ancient roots. So, gorgeous. Congratulations. Yay. You need a vogel if you don't have one. And yes, you can have more than one vogel. Maybe your vogels get tired. Like, why do you use me all the time? What about her? She's nice. I imagine them just being like, really, Athena? Isn't there anybody else here?
Well, I just like them because I like to have them in different stones, depending on how I want, what I'm working with, what I'm trying to do.
I've never met a Vogel I didn't like. Anyway, congratulations.
This is a different,
Oh.
the different style of that, of the watermelon tourmaline. This is more to the watermelon tourmaline that we normally see, where it has the complete circle. You have the green on the outside,
$239.
green on the outside, and then this is actually a tricolor because it has a clear section, and then the pink in the middle.
Look at that with your nail. What? Just buy this. It's got stars on it. It's got a huge slice of watermelon tourmaline candy. It's gone. Bye. That is the coolest ring. I mean, for $239, it should be more expensive than that. The stone, you'd be lucky to get that quality of a slice of watermelon tourmaline just on its own.
Right?
Not
Without
even
the artistry.
Now you get to wear it every day. Watermelon tourmaline encourages you to open your heart after heartbreak. Pink tourmaline, in particular, is known to open and keep the heart open. So if you're like, I don't ever want to get hurt again, pink tourmaline's like, it's okay. You know what I mean? I love it. It's one of my favorite heart chakra stones. So Joy is thanking Jen for saving her. Congratulations, Jen Hightower. I love this candle so much. Is this the sexiest candle? So this is grounded rose. This is rose and frankincense. Again, this is another one I don't think I have to talk too much about. We have, if you want one, we have one for you. They're $24 each. Rose is the highest vibration flower on the planet. And frankincense is one of the most profound healers. And so this diffuses the scent of both of those oils into your space. To me, this reminds me of church, Greek Orthodox, with the incense, church incense. It's very much got that vibe.
This,
So beautiful.
I opened it up and it immediately took me back to my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And I loved going to my grandma's house. It's the place that I felt comfortable. It's the place that I just...
Oh my God.
Right? And my grandma had these amazing rose bushes that she had at her house constantly, and they were the best smelling roses I've ever smelled, even till today.
Really?
And I wish we could still have those plants, but everywhere around she would make bowls with the roses.
Oh, I love that.
And this smells exactly so similar to those roses. I smelled it. I was like, that's my grandma.
She's really right. It does smell like fresh roses in the garden. When you come close to a rose and you're like, I wonder if this is one that smells, and then you just get that full. I may have to step out to cough for a minute, but anyway, it is. If there's enough left, I want to keep one too because I don't have a grounded rose candle. If there's none, I want you to have them. So Team SG will decide. When we're all said and done, if there's any left, I'm going to step outside for just a second and get something else to drink.
Okay. So yeah,
Love you guys. Just need to cough.
congratulations for one of the best smelling candles and something that's going to just illuminate your home with peaceful, grounding, and loving energy. That's the main thing about this. I love it. I love it. It smells so good. You guys know me. I will freak out over a good smelling candle or a good smelling perfume. Alrighty, where are we going next? Oh, these are fun. This is fun. So I know earlier we talked about the moon phases. And I have a little duo for you. In this, it comes with this 3.5 to 4 inch peach moonstone sphere. And the sphere stand is the moon phases. I think this is, so it's really cute together. See? It sits there and you have all the moon phases around it because peach moonstone is actually the stone that I like to use during the, not the full and not the moon, or not the new, but during those waxing and waning times. We only have 11 of these for you and they're $49 today. But peach moonstone is that good hybrid between the black moonstone that we use at the new moon and rainbow moonstone that you use during the full moon. All during those other times, this is my go-to stone for it. Because, and look at the shine on that. This is also... This is also the stone for the creatives. If you are a creative person and you want to come up with a new idea, you need to have that passion for that new idea. This is the stone for you. So I think they're, if not gone, they're almost gone.
So gorgeous. She
Look at
turns
that.
me on. That's peach moonstone right there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And
Also known as microcline.
Yeah, and I love that it comes on the moon phase.
So rad. I would paint that thing gold so fast.
Oh, I know you would.
Robin knows. But you could, you don't have to paint it, but it would be beautiful. This would make the peach in the moonstone pop. But you saw all of that incredible light play on the surface. You had the angle for it perfectly, but you guys got to see it. So peach moonstone it's creativity. It does have lots of quartz in it. This has some smoky quartz in it here where you can see. Lots of more smoky over here. So you can absolutely use this as a centerpiece of a grid. She probably mentioned that to you already.
No, I talked to him about how I use this during my waxing and waning times and phases, and that's why I like it with this, because it gives you that good bridge between.
That's really smart. Yeah.
And I think they're gone.
Congrats.
You have extra candles left, so I put you down for one.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Yay, I get a candle. You get a candle. We all get a candle.
Then I am going to hand this over to you.
Oh, I'm so excited about it. I'm going to burn it right now. It's so nice.
Yes, please.
you
I
guys.
want to smell it.
I know. I can always use a little frankincense. This truly could become your prayer altar candle, the grounded rose. So you got to get one. I love, too, that we topped it with little rose petals.
The micro roses.
It's sweet. But rose you need. You really do. Congratulations. Okay.
I'm throwing these around.
Stop throwing things at me, Robin.
Throwing it on the ground.
Okay. I'm having a root beer. Oh, not root beer. Dr. Pepper Tic Tac. The original copy.
Okay.
I'm gonna get something in my throat.
You guys, these. Oh my goodness. This is faceted hessonite garnet. So it is that really beautiful cinnamon color.
$19, you guys, for these. So hessonite garnet is known as the gomed in the Hindu tradition, and it is their stone of wealth and abundance. You've heard me talk about this. As long as it's 2 carats or over, then it's going to. It literally is a magnet for money. So this is playing to that tradition. Again, I would get this set. I've actually thought about taking one this size and putting it on my pinky.
Oh, that'd
ring.
be really cute.
But you could also make a gorgeous pendant out of this. Just take it to your jeweler, say, hey, I want a real simple bezel on this. You probably already have a chain, and then you have a perfect wealth attraction. So $19, we have 44 of them, and that's it.
If I would get 2 and put them as earrings.
Yeah, I think that would be a great size for an earring.
That would be like a kapow, look at me, I'm awesome earring.
Yep. Yeah, this is a good one, and this is a good gift to give somebody too. Because you don't have to set these cut faceted stones. These are pocket stones. These are pieces that you carry with you all the time. If you have a little coin purse in your wallet, this goes in your coin purse. So,
Yep.
Yeah, just carry it with you.
That or hey, gone.
Yeah, in the boobs. They like it.
That's where I store most things.
Um,
I can't help it. They fit.
They do. You just got to remember at the end of the night, like, which side did I put it on? Happy birthday to Rose Hughes, who's turning 50 tomorrow. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. 50s. I've been enjoying my 50s. I'm turning 53 in August, and I'm a fan of the 50s. So I'm happy that you are here with us today. Our go-to cures for colds. I'm sure she's got some. Manuka honey. I make something called liquid gold. So you add turmeric powder, some ginger root. You can put a little cayenne in there into honey. Add Manuka honey. I use both. And then take a spoonful every day during cold and flu season. And also stick frankincense powder up your nose. Okay, that was my TED Talk.
open me up when I really have to, when it's like socking me in and like I feel it here.
Yeah.
I just make a really quick fresh peppermint tea. Like I grab some of my peppermint that I have growing outside and make a quick tea with that, and it opens me up all in through my sinuses and down into my chest.
Nice.
So that's always been a really good one to go to.
Mint is powerful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for asking. Okay,
So-
this is rad.
It's a one of one.
Yep. I cannot believe this is $149.
Well, the reason is because there's a little chip on it. I'm going to be honest, there's a little chip on it, but
It is bigger than my upper body for $149.
and just so you know, the chip is right here.
So this goes in your garden, and it can become like an offering bowl where every day you go out and you keep some water in it, you keep the water fresh, and you float flowers in your offering bowl in your garden.
And you know,
Or this is for your fruit on your countertop.
let the birds play in it.
I used to feed my squirrel out of this, and then my squirrel one day he got tired, and I found him. I have one of these about this size in ocean jasper. I found him sleeping in it. He finished all the nuts, and then he fell asleep in the bowl. It's like, you little goofball.
That's awesome. So congratulations.
I just think that's rad. That is, oh yeah.
Let's not get hair.
Let's not get hair in it.
What is with me today? No, allergies maybe. I don't know. You just like start coughing and you can't stop coughing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that would make a gorgeous sink in a little fancy bathroom. I agree with you. There's so many things you can do, and every time I use I have 2 onyx bowls at home, and whenever I serve them, like make guacamole and put chips and stuff, people are like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And it's like, it's really not. It's just an onyx bowl.
Yeah.
But it's pretty, And then you get the extra party benefit of all the properties of onyx, which is strength, protection, and healing.
Alrighty.
Very
So
cool.
next, what we have for you is what is known as the Robin Surprise. If this is your first time with us, I'm so excited to tell you about it. If it's not, you already know what it is. So again, these are $99, and what you get is something intuitively put together by myself for you, and I guarantee it's going to be over $150 worth of stuff. I have been going a little crazy on these last ones, adding a little more things in, because as I'm finding things, I'm like, oh, this has to go to someone. It's like I'll get that zing knowing that it's supposed to go someplace.
Yep.
And so I hold on to it because it might not be for me right now,
That's true.
but it is for me, or not for me, but for someone right now. It's for someone down the line. And so I hold on to it. And I am so excited about these because not only are you going to get the regular items, I have something special.
She usually has a trick up her sleeve. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I've been spending a few weeks hand painting stones.
Oh, no way.
I don't have any of them here today. I was wanting to bring them, realized it
Yeah.
when I was already here.
Yep.
But each one of you is going to get one of my hand painted stones in the surprise bag. Some of them
I'm so
are
excited to see that.
some of them are mandalas. Some of them are just or like something that came out. I usually look at the stone and figure out what it is or what needs to go on there. So each one of these is going to have a hand painted stone.
That's really cool. She's an incredible artist, so you're going to get something very, very special.
Well, I know I sent them all with the stones that I carved like my little
Yes,
emojis
yes.
in. And so this one I was like, I'm going to paint them this time.
I think that's going to be really beautiful. Isn't that cool? Where can you go in the world that an artist would send you something custom and hand done with your order? I think that's really neat.
So,
Thank you, Robin.
well, I have fun doing this stuff. I have fun playing with the stones.
Yeah.
I love to paint. I went to school. One of my, besides geology, I also went to school and got an art degree. And so it's like, I love it. It combines my two loves together.
It does. It does. And she is so gifted. Yes. Yes. So Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see. And then when you get yours, send in pictures and let us see where you put your beautiful treasures. There's a couple, Zoe and I have always had little fairy gardens outside, and there's a few little hand-painted palm stones in there. It's a whole nother level. Do you put like a clear coat on them so they could put them outside, or they could do that?
I have not clear coated these because some people like to add to them.
Oh.
Like I've done stuff where I've started it and then I've gifted them to people and then they've added on to it and then they've gifted that
like
to
that.
somebody else.
I like that.
And so I don't like to spray the final because I don't want to limit that. If you want to keep it at that stage, you can clear coat. But
Yeah. So and that's easy though. You know what I mean? You probably even have a little clear coat at home from former art projects. So if you want to keep it outside, you can really make sure the art stays permanently for you. I know, she's a gift. That's awesome. So congratulations if you're getting one of those.
there's a couple that my son helped me paint. So some of them might be a little fun, but a 3-year-old helped paint them.
I think that's so cool. One time I was telling the girls at Zoe's birthday that one time Zoe had said she had surprises for our customers' orders, and they were all her little plastic foods from her kitchen. Remember those little kitchen, like the little breads and the little tomatoes, little onions? So Zoe had put them in little organza bags, and we were shipping them with orders. So one customer was like, I got my order and I really appreciate it, but there was like a little bread, or you know what I mean? She was like trying to be nice, but she didn't understand. I'm like, oh, that's one of Zoe's toys. You got a Zoe surprise. And she was like, oh my God, because she didn't hear me talk about her, Zoe sending her kitchen stuff. So I think when we send the cuties from the kids, I think it's extra
That's so
special.
fun.
Kristen's like, I want a Dio stone.
Yes.
All right, congrats, you guys. Thank you. I think the Robin's treasures are spoken for. Do we have any more of those, Team SG?
We do have some, yes.
Okay. So if you would like one, you can go ahead and comment now. What else is still available, Robin?
We have
The small natural trifanes are available for $19. That's an important one if you are working on soulmate level love, because it intensifies passion, chemistry, and connection in intimate relationships. And these are terminated pieces, you guys. So those should have been $50. So if you did not get a trifane, which is golden spodumene, one of my favorite stones of all time, you can comment for that now. We have couple dozen left of that's what we have the most of right now. We still have some of the small malachite cabochons too for $14. So again, you can comment and say sold small malachite 14. That was another crazy opportunity today. By the way, you know what's cool about cabochons? I forgot to mention this to you. Do you have old glass jars of incense that you've made? Kind of basic jars? Just a little E6000 and your cabochon on the front, and now it's not basic anymore. These are beautiful to decorate bottles and jars. These are beautiful to decorate wands. We're going to be crafting wands together next month with your selenite wands for SG. So you could add this to it. So I just want to make sure you knew both of those was there. And then if you want to make a wand for attracting love, you could take a simple branch and terminate it, one end with the trifane, the other end with a quartz point, and make a really beautiful...
that would be really cool.
At home, I was able to acquire a box of burl. It is a box like this size of small burl pieces. I'm trying to figure out what we can make with them here at SG. I know. I was thinking like future Robin surprise. I don't know. We could like do all kinds of crazy things with them. But like I was thinking cabochons, you could like, if you're making some kind of sacred sculpture out of wood or stone, cabochons are perfect because the flat side adheres easily and nicely. So
yeah, that's the back side of it, and that's what we'll be able to grab onto whatever you're trying to do.
yeah.
The other thing are these. We still have some of the magnetite.
No way.
Yes.
This is so magnetite forms in this octahedral shape, and it is one of the most powerful stones for attraction. This you should just add to your necklaces and wear it every day.
Yeah.
Magnetite draws energy towards you, makes you magnetic.
And
these were, how much were these again?
These were
39.
39.
And they're in sterling silver. So you can say sold magnetite pendant 39. That will be coming to you.
And the thing that I love about magnetite is how they can always, I told them earlier how it shows you where the magnetic north and south is by finding it where how it grows if it's been untouched.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, it literally is the stone of direction.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I wanted to tell you about is Heal It All Balm. We still have 11 of the balms left for $14. That is way lower than our retail price. I mean, this one has all of the healing oils. This just goes in your medicine cabinet, your medicine drawer, your first aid kit. I've been putting together a first aid kit at home. It's got Helidol balm in it. It's just, and it also has benzoin oil in it, which is super powerful for healing cuts and wounds. So I just want to say this is a powerhouse. If you did not get the Helidol before, you can comment now. We have 11 left. Okay, now blue quartz. We have one piece of blue quartz. It is a gorgeous big piece, large pillar. It's 10 inches. $89. Wait till you see this. Like this is another one that I would love to see outside. I'm really encouraging you guys to add your crystals to your garden spaces. Talk to us about this, Robin. This is so gorgeous.
So I was actually really excited to talk about this one because most people think blue quartz. Oh, demordiorite. Wrong. Demordiorite can make a blue quartz, but blue quartz is not always demordiorite.
That's like a riddle.
These actually get the color from a different, a little bit of differences in there. Titanium can make it blue.
Yep.
The Raleigh effect can make it blue. The Tyndall effect can make it blue. And it also has stuff like crocodilite or montabaricite in it.
It's incredible.
To make it blue.
I know.
I know, but that's just my fun fact on geology.
It is true. And so blue quartz has been coming out of Brazil for a while. This Madagascar material is relatively new. So I'm hoping we will see some spheres, some tumbled, some points and generators, but for now it's all we had is the big pillar. But it does have obviously quartz in the matrix, so you can use it just like a generator. Just like a generator. I don't know if that's what they call the blue Terra quartz. Could be. Isn't it funny when they just go blue Terra or whatever, and you're like, oh. But I like it when they name stones too. I think it's kind of cool. How you guys doing? You having fun? You're here, so you are going to be part of the giveaway for my Wonder Woman cuff coming up in just a little bit. We're going to talk about girasol right now, which is one of the most tender, beautiful forms of the stone of love. These are gorgeous. These are $249 each. Retail value is $399, and we only have 2 of them.
This one has some dendrites and golden healer within,
which is for manifestation. Seriously, I see a face in it too, by the way.
I do too.
Derp. Derp. He's like, hi.
He's like, hi guys, I'm your new little crystal best friend, and I want to go home to you guys.
I live inside of your stone.
Hi.
Finding a piece of girasol quartz with dendrite and golden healer is super rare. These are just rad. They're both from the same pocket, so yours will be different. The second one piece is different, but they're both like this.
They're both really awesome.
Do you have a flashlight? One of the things about girasol quartz is it's always completely translucent. Sometimes evidence is star formations. You definitely want this on a light stand. And I know you have one, and if you don't, go get one. If you bought one of these, it deserves to be put on a light stand. It's going to be good for your heart. Any lazurite coming to future shows? Good that you're asking for it. I have a source for it, and he's offered some to me, and I've been like, I don't know. So when you tell me what you're looking for, then I can.
I think we might have some here. I'll take a look.
Really? Okay.
I'll take a look.
Lazurite's rad. I am very happy that you're here, Sally. Thank you for being here too. Thank you for coming and spending time with us at these shows. We really appreciate it. We love doing this for you. We hope you have fun and that you learn a lot. I find that learning and being in community is great medicine for this time. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm like goofy that way, but as a lifelong teacher, I really find that when I learn things, I stay inspired. So even if you're not shopping, like we just thank you for coming and hanging out and bringing your good energy here. All right, we told you we had another pendulum. We now are going to show it to you. It's already doing its dance for Robin.
It's like, I want to move. These are sterling silver cages.
Yeah.
And then they're accented with sapphires. Here on the toggle that you hold has a sapphire in it. And then it opens up. It's got a little clasp. And it opens up, and there is a little clear quartz inside.
Isn't that cool, you guys? But you can put anything in there. We just wanted to give you something to get you started. This has sapphire accents on it too, so we'll show you that. This was something that we designed here at Sage Goddess. It was my idea. I wanted kind of a cage pendulum.
I just twisted it on my nail.
Oh,
I was like, sometimes nails make it hard to do things.
we have about 4 dozen of these. If you would like one, is there a second one I can show them while we?
Right here.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, can you show them the sapphire accents on it real quick?
Yeah, so the sapphire accents, I showed it. It's on here on the,
Okay.
right there.
You see that on the little tab where you hold it is a sapphire. So what your finger is touching is the stone of wisdom and discernment. These are $89, all made by hand out of sterling silver. So I think the regular price on these was like double that, $160. And so we only have what we have. If you want a sterling silver pendulum, this is one of the last ones in our space.
Yep.
But what I love is you can take that out and put any other stone that you want. One of our clients sent me a picture when we had these for you originally, and she put moldavite in hers, and I was like, girl, that thing is going to fly all over the damn room.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. What if you put a piece of moldavite and a piece of barite in there?
Can you imagine? It's so pretty because, with the quartz in it, it's almost like that thing is spinning. It is a very accurate, very powerful pendulum.
I'm not moving my hand at all, guys.
Yeah, you can replace the quartz. Anything you want to put in there, Cynthia Burke, would be really, really cool. Do you guys know how to work with a pendulum? I want to show them real quick because this is one of the most important tools in your entire collection. So you ask yes and no questions. Any question you want to ask can be formulated as a yes or no. For me, when it goes north-south like this, that's yes. When it goes east-west like that, that's no. And when it goes in circles, that's I don't know or not right now. Or I'm waiting for you to ask a question. I already used a pendulum probably half a dozen times before I came to the office today. Like I have a pendulum here. I have one in my bathroom drawer. I have one on my altar. I have a pendulum in my purse. Because when I travel too, it's like, where should we go for dinner? Is this the right thing for me to buy? Is there anything else I need to prepare for tonight's class? Like, I just will constantly ask it questions. And I enjoy having a sort of a gut check.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Yep. Very cool. And again, most of them are not sterling silver. So one of the reasons we started making pendulums is people were like, I want an heirloom pendulum. I want something that's like jewelry quality that I can pass down. and we didn't make a ton of them. So super stoked for you. That's really cool. Deb said my adult niece is fascinated. Deb has my Athena's Amethyst pendulum. That was my first sterling silver pendulum, so that one has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she was like, I want a sterling silver one, again, if we were to make those again today, that would be over $200. There's no way, because they're handmade and they're solid 925. So super stoked for you.
I just realized that we still have some of these snake rings.
Oh, I love the snake ring. Did you not get a snake ring? I think they were $19.
They were $19.
Yeah. It's stainless steel with gold over it and zircon eyes. But it's beautiful. That's a really great gift for somebody who's going through change. And you're like, you have got this. I'm so proud of you. Slither on through it, honey. So you can say sold snake ring 19, and then we will capture that for you. We have one more big, gorgeous piece of celestial citrine tonight in the lineup. It's a one of one. So
it's a scepter.
And it's a scepter, and it has some black tourmaline on it too, which is rad.
Yeah, it's got some black tourmaline. It's got some purple fluorite, and
Whoa.
It's got black tourmaline all through the bottom here. Purple fluorite on the side.
Is that cool, you guys?
And then look at the full, it's a triple point, all of them sceptered.
Yeah, this is really crazy, you guys. This one is only $499. The retail value is over $2,000. You don't find triple scepter celestial citrine clusters with tourmaline and fluorite, and it's like, what other boxes do you want her to check?
Right here is albite, but over here there's some clevelandite on there,
which is another trauma recovery stone. These are all etched. They didn't, I love it when they don't buff off the etching marks, because it's like you want all of that super cool ancient marking on there. Is this a crazy piece or what? Angela, you make me laugh.
Yeah, look at that scepter formation. You can see the citrine point growing up here, and then it stopped, and then there was another formation where it grew over the top, and look at how many, like the scepter itself is multi-terminated on both directions. Like,
That's crazy.
you got all these points down here, plus multiple points up here from where it was growing.
Do you have your flashlight to put some light through that piece? Is so rad. So I would probably display it the way we're showing it to you now. See how it just like, a light stand is so nice because that's where you're going to get that golden color through.
So,
But do you see this right here? It's got a trigonic face right here. It's a perfect triangle. It's a second point formation, but it looks like a trigonic triangle right there.
that's so cool.
Yeah, super rad. Congratulations. This one went
who got it?
to...
Oh, Magi.
Is it Magi or Magi? 3S. Congratulations. Love it, love it, love it. And congrats to those of you who are getting the Zircon rings too. They're super cute. That is an incredible piece, because if you think about what the stones represent, it's protection, abundance, peace, focus, right? Like that belongs in the center place of your home, living room, family room, kitchen. Yeah, love it so much.
Why wrap it and wear it?
Don't test me. I'll strap that thing on and see what I can do.
Gosh.
It's Heather Winkler here. I always blame Heather when I go rogue. Okay, now we're going to get you fuchsite. These are only $34 for 6 inches of fuchsite, which is also known as muscovite. It's a master healer of the physical body. Chromium is what makes the green in fuchsite, which we know chromium and chlorite are just healing mineral inclusions. But you have to have so much of it in the matrix of a stone like this for it to be that colored green.
Oh, yeah. So basically if you think about it, how there's lithium and lepidolite, and there's so much lithium in there that it turns it purple. Same thing happens with fuchsite, because it is another form of mica, just like your lepidolites and your golden muscovites. But to her point, it has all of that green in there. This piece here has actually a little bit of red in it as well. So that means that there's some iron oxide in it that's going to give you a lot of strength and power to the heart healing that you're using with this fuchsite. It just shines and glitters. And
So beautiful.
one of the things about fuchsite is what makes green aventurine green. So with that, whenever there's fuchsite, there is going to be a little bit of quartz in that matrix of that fuchsite to be able, and so you can use this as a centerpiece of your grid.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, so if you have a healing grid, I don't know that there's a more powerful centerpiece, because again, it's got to be chromium or chlorite. So this is a great one. It's because it's super affordable. If you don't have a healing grid, you should set one up. And there's lots of different ways to do that. I was just teaching gridding in my online classes. So if you're new to SGTV and you want to learn more, make sure you go to sagegoddess.com. And when you go to the website, it's going to ask you for your email address. The reason it's important to give us that is that you're going to learn about our new class that's coming. We also have an insider Facebook group that Circe will put the link up for. Would love to have you in that group, because that's the group that gets all the first dibs on new listings at sagegoddess.com.
Get special gifts.
Special gifts, kind of pop-up sales. And then if you are shopping at sagegoddess.com, if you're like, what else do they have? The code for 25% off on our website is magic25. Everything here is already 25% off.
If
so
not
we don't,
more.
Yeah, or if not more. Sometimes it's like 125% off. We're giving it away.
25% ends soon.
Okay, that code ends soon, so you gotta use that if you want to use that. Okay, congrats. I know it's hard, but you can come and just watch. I know. How many inches? That one was 5 to 6 inches. Now we're going to talk about incense. If you're not obsessed with incense, we haven't been friends long enough. I will fix that for you. We make our own incense in-house at Sage Goddess, and this, my friends, is Night Queen. This is one of our customers' favorites. It's only $9 for 12 sticks of Night Queen, which is Boronia flower. Kind of a super rare, lesser known white flower, but it's beautiful, with vetiver and jasmine. Some of you know Night Queen. It's the original formula. Mm-hmm. And so what you do is you take one of the sticks out. Do I have a stick of something else? I don't have to burn that. Maybe not.
I've already opened this. I've already opened this one.
Okay. We're good. Yeah, we're good.
I already have it.
This isn't a full pack.
This is used. We're not going to send you a used pack.
Don't worry, the quantities are correct. We underlisted this one.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So, what you do, again, just go grab a pack of incense sticks. You'll be glad you did. This one is so sweet and so beautiful. And it's hard to find incense made with real oils. Mm-hmm. That is one of our specialties here at SG. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but I've ordered stick incense before online, and then it arrives, and I'm like, this just smells like, bless them, but like Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like anything real, and it's because it's not. So we make our own here, and then we soak them in the oils. Like that vetiver is strong, and it's balanced by that jasmine and the Boronia flower. So you light it, and so when I'm setting intentions at the new moon, I like to write my intention.
It smells so good. I just got a whiff, guys.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
gosh.
Over
It's
your
so
altar to
good.
clear the energy, over you to clear the energy, and then when you're done, this is my little bowl to put these things out in. You just put it upside down and put it out like a cigarette until the tip isn't red anymore. And then you can save it and relight it. You don't have to burn the whole thing. So one pack of 12 for me, if I'm being conservative with my resources, lasts me for months.
This would be a really good one. I know earlier this week I sold in the insider group brass Ganesha incense burners and the red jasper ones.
Very nice.
And so this would be a great companion to go with that, to be able to like bring out all that energy.
Yay! Well, welcome to the Insider group. Yeah, if you're new, honestly, that's the place to start is Insider, and you're gonna meet our community, and it's a fun group. It's very positive. And then also in the Insider group, it's kind of fun. Like if you get something and you get it home and you want to share with us and show us where you put it. Robin and I are both in that Facebook group, so we get to see everything that you share, which we love it. Okay,
I'm just gonna say it this way. That group is so much fun that even on like the evenings or the weekends, I'm in there just because I'm having fun with you guys.
Yeah, I poke around. I'm just
I'm
like,
like-
oh, what are they doing?
I'm like, oh, what's going on now? I want to see the new posts. I want to see what you guys are doing. And so
It's
it's
fun.
that much fun.
Yeah.
When you take your work home with you.
It's a positive group, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many places on Facebook that, you know, it's just about bitching and moaning, and I just like that it's a place where we're just about, hey, like, I want to talk about crystals, what do you got? What are you getting? And also for us, it's kind of exciting to drop things there first, so I'm glad you're there, glad you're enjoying it. We have 2 jewelry boxes for you.
Well, before I realized that we still have some of these tangerine quartz points.
Oh, nice.
The medium.
Yep,
And so
those were $19.
Yeah, so these are tangerine quartz points out of Brazil. $19 for something that is A, rare, and B, like a powerhouse stone that you need in everyone's collection. So if you want a tangerine quartz point, here you go.
Yeah, that was the stone, remember, of like getting back to your divine creativity, your passion, your inspiration. The coating is the result of iron oxidizing on the surface of the quartz, so it is natural. And like I said, that's the price on that is really good.
Oh yeah.
The other thing is too, like, I don't know if you ever go, I have actually one I need to work on. Like, I find large staffs or large branches when I'm out going on a walk or hike or whatever. And like, those are good to terminate your larger wands with.
Oh yes.
You know? So you can use some epoxy and then wrap it with leather, and all of a sudden you have an incredible bigger wand. It's hard to find stones that large to terminate with. I don't call that calming tangerine quartz for me. I don't know about you, Robin.
No, it's very much of a. It's a
Energizing.
boost.
It's an energizing, yeah.
It's more of like a boost, and then like a.
It's got a sexier energy to it. Yeah, it's gonna rev the engine a little bit. That's not bad. Listen, most people's engines are turned the F off, and so we need to like. Bzz.
Oh you guys, there's 6 Robin surprises left. So if you weren't able to get one, there's just 6 left. And again, you're gonna get something that's been hand painted by me, or maybe a little help from Dio.
And you always get, in addition to the gift that she gives you, which isn't included, you always get at least $150 worth of gems and goodies in there before she adds anything on top of it. So enjoy Robin Surprise 99.
I want to get to some of because there's a few things that I'm seeing we still have some of.
Well, we still have Blue Shiva perfume for $29.
Yes.
We have 2 dozen bottles left. If you did not get the Boom, this is your Buchu mugwort situation that also has the blue tansy oil in it, so it's naturally blue. It's beautiful. It's a perfume, but it's also going to open the third eye and relax and melt stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Boom actually from an oil perfume perspective, Elisa, would be very good for you because it's got lavender in it. It's got everything to kind of calm you down.
It's very calming.
It's a chill pill. You need more calming than revving. Marty's like, my engine is always revved up. Yeah, so then we know what to do for calming stones, right? Then we go more toward our hematites and we go more toward our obsidians, and our smoky quartz is always going to be very calming and very soothing.
Any lithium bearing stone, so that's going to be your lepidolite, it's going to be your lithium quartz. That will help bring you back down.
Okay, so that was good to recap on some stuff that's still available for you. We the malachite boxes are up next, and I will just tell you these are one of one. So we have one malachite box that's 5 inches. We have one malachite box that's 6 inches.
No, we have 2 and 2.
Oh, sorry, 2 and 2. I was looking at the wrong column. Under $150 for a solid hand what? The small size is 5 inches, $139. It's real. Like, just get this and put this away for the holidays. And if you're getting like a wow gift, or maybe you're proposing, or your son's going to propose, or whatever, your child, like, can you imagine? Because they won't think it's an engagement ring, but they'll think it's fucking awesome.
And then this is the large one at 6 inches.
$149.
Look at the quality.
I'm not talking because what am I going to tell? What would I possibly tell you? Other than run, right? Like, hot. A wedding gift, an anniversary gift. Yeah. You know? I was always thinking as a mom, wouldn't it be cool to have a malachite box and keep your kids like ultrasound pictures and like all the motherly things in
That
there?
would be a great idea.
You know, and then one day you give them the mother box. I know.
Baby photos and
Baby things.
I miss my baby.
I can't find my umbilical cords. Isn't that weird? I know I kept like this little pieces of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, where did that stuff go? Probably find it when I move.
Daryl keeps track of all that
Can
stuff
you
for
imagine
me.
that conversation? What is this? That's my umbilical cord. I'm so glad you found it. Yes. Watching the person just go, what?
Oh, Athena.
I know. It's honestly, like, what else can you say to me sometimes? But just like, really, Athena? That's what you would do, is you would put umbilical cords in it? Wow. You have 3 of your 5 cords? I'm happy for you. You kept your kids too? See, I'm not that weird. I didn't keep the placenta. I wanted to. There's certain things I don't let you do in California. I don't even know where to go from there. Oh, let's talk about a malachite gorilla. Saved by the gorilla.
By the gorilla. So we have 2 sizes of these for you. This one is our smaller one. That's the 3.5 to 4 inch. We have 2 of them, and they're $169.
Look how happy I am.
And then we have the larger ones. We did have 2. Now we only have 1 because when we were setting it up, we broke its leg.
Oh, what?
We'll
Look at this guy. He's like, at least they didn't break my leg. And I want to talk about the fact that I'm a gorillasaur, which means I'm part dinosaur, part
A gorillasaur. I love gorillas. I think they're amazing. They are strong,
Oh, they're so smart.
beautiful creatures.
Just punch a gorilla, Punch is not a gorilla.
Who's
right?
Punch?
What?
Chimpanzee. Baboon? No, chimpanzee.
Do you guys know who Punch is?
Yeah, they were talking about it downstairs, but I still don't know who he is.
Okay.
The little monkey from like, was it Korea or China?
Japan.
Japan, there you go.
Punch has a girlfriend now.
Aww.
And one of my favorite person to follow online is Rishonda. You follow You have to follow Rishonda. She did a whole video last night. If you want to find it, it's on my Instagram, about why it's a problem that Punch has a girlfriend. Because Punch's girlfriend sure as fuck didn't care when Punch was being bullied. But now that he's a star and he's on TV, now she's coming around because she's a little, she's a floozy. And I agree. Where were you when he needed you? Not there. Floozy. Just kidding. I don't even know what a floozy is. My mom used to call women floozies.
I love gorillas. I love what they represent. I'm taking us back.
Take it back, Robin.
I'm taking us back.
But Punch, yeah, isn't Punch cute? If you have not watched Punch, you need to catch up, and then we can have long conversations about it later.
This is the first I'm hearing about
Look
him.
at that. Marie Clark-Question said she wants the broken leg one.
You want the broken leg one? I can
have
show
it
you.
here?
I have it right here.
I would like for it to go to a good home.
We were so we were over here.
Do you have its foot too?
I do.
She has the foot.
Well, he was here and he was whole, and just as we were separating things to what was going to go in the box and what was coming over here, we tapped his leg and broke his leg off. Call me an animal murderer if you want, but I didn't. I'll glue him back, or if you don't want him glued back, I can send him to you as is.
I think you put it on backward.
I don't know. But look how cute he is. Oh,
She broke my foot. Do you understand? I had a good foot, and now it's broken because of her. Oh, because of Louise.
it was because of Louise, and
Okay.
I didn't want to call him out because I'm a good friend like that. But look, see, it fits back perfectly.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know.
A little, glue, and you're good.
Okay, what would we sell this one for, Robin?
So this one, because he is a little bit, hurt. I think we can take him down to what?
What was he originally? $199.
We can take him down to like what? 150?
Let's do like one. Yeah, let's do 125.
125.
So
Okay.
you're still getting a gorgeous hem. It's his back leg, by the way. I think it would be funny to glue it on backward.
Like this. I'm a little bit of a tardrilla.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna try to save us here. It would make me laugh to look at him with one like weird leg and call it his party leg and explain it to everybody. Like, he has a party leg. Did you see it? And they'd be like, no, what's a party leg? And be like, oh, it's where somebody breaks your leg off and then they glue it on backward. Okay. It's, you know what though? Here's the thing. I need things in my life that when I look at them, it makes me laugh. I need that. I have a weird little, it's not worth anything. I got it at an estate sale, a little weird wolf carving in my like little statue in my bathroom. They gave it to me for free because nobody wanted it. And he's giving side eye and he's so weird and creepy, but he makes me laugh so hard. Like, he just looks like he's always like side eyeing you. I think you need weird things around.
Well, you have me around.
Party like gorilla. Listen,
I'm not normal.
nobody has to do anything around here to make anybody laugh. We are constantly like tripping over our own selves. So anyway, congratulations. I think he's going to a new home.
I think Cynthia got it.
Cynthia's gonna take party Pete over here with his party leg.
But we do still have one left.
Okay, we have one non-party leg for one.
One
unit.
non-party leg.
Yeah, so party leg is gone. Party Pete is gone. Regular Pete. We have one regular Pete who was not sacrificed in today's proceedings. Yeah, he looks like he had too much to drink last night. Whatever. It's Thursday. He's going to have to figure out how he gets to work tomorrow. It's fine. Okay. Okay.
So,
I do believe we still have some tangerine quartz left for 19.
Yes, I think we do.
Yes, just make sure if you've already commented crystals 2573, you can assume that we've got you. Is there anything else that we want to
Well,
talk about this evening?
I was wanting to know if they would like it. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I can put in a little bit of time. Do you guys want custom grids again?
Ooh.
A custom intuitive grid?
Like on a board?
I would get one of our boards and build a custom grid for them.
Wow. That's kind of cool. Based on their intention?
Based on like
Your intuition.
my
Okay.
intuition.
I like that.
I did them before, and I had a lot of fun, and it seemed like people like them. So tell me, guys, do you want them? Do you guys want
This
some
would
custom
be like
grids?
the 6-inch boards?
Yeah,
that.
like the boards that are like.
That's cool. What are you thinking?
Okay, guys, if you want them, $49, and I will build you a custom grid.
She's going to build you a custom grid with a board for $49. How many are you going to do?
Last time, I also wrote out to each and every person what came in them
I know.
and what it was for.
I know.
And I'll do the same thing. So if you guys would like a custom grid, $49.
And how many do you want them to collect?
I think I'm gonna have to stop at like 20. I don't think
Yeah,
I would be able to do
I
any
was
more.
gonna say,
Maybe 10, but if you are feeling generous.
Okay. We will let Robin reflect on how many you think you can make, and then
Yeah.
we will confirm. Okay. Thank you for doing that. That's
But
a
yeah,
very
no,
special
I'm like,
offering.
I really liked it last time, and it seemed like all y'all did too. And I was like, I think it's
they
time
did.
for that. And we are talking about grids, and we're learning about grids in
I think
class.
that's awesome.
So I was thinking about it, but I wanted also your opinion on it too.
Yeah, no, I think grids are where it's at, and it's cool to have someone build you a grid. Like in my career, I've never had a teacher or someone I worked with or someone I followed build me a custom grid. So I think that's really something special.
So am I collecting one after this?
Yes, please.
So just keep collecting until.
Let's plan for no more than 20,
Yeah.
and then I just want to give her a second to think about whether she wants to lower that number or.
First 20,
Yeah, so at most it'll be the first 20 that commented will get one. Okay.
Okay, well-
Congratulations. That's going to be rad. What a surprise to come home to on that day, right? Like you've got a custom grid waiting for you. I think that's really, really cool. Okay, most of the things that we've talked about that are still remaining, we have 5 of those Smoky quartz points left for $19. So if you would like one of the, they were the plain Smoky, but they're really, really pretty. And we have under 3 dozen now of the Hamza necklace. That was the Smoky quartz with citrine. Those were $49. That was one of my favorite necklaces we showed you tonight because the inspiration to make it when I designed it with our team was so strong. It really felt like the Hamza is a powerful symbol. We used to have a home blessing kit back like 15 years ago at the start, and the Hamza was kind of the featured art. So if you remember that, it's still to me one of the most sacred symbols on the planet. So congratulations if either of those are speaking to you. Good question about gastro issues. That's your solar plexus chakra. Golden healer quartz is always going to be my favorite. Mm-hmm. That was the stone you saw in the pendulum because I love any of the golden stones, but golden healer quartz seems to be most powerful. Citrine's good for gastro stuff. Yellow fluoride's good for gastro stuff. Mm-hmm. So most of the stones in that golden, color because they activate the golden ray, which is the chakra that's at your solar plexus. So yeah, great question. And like I said, stay tuned because I've got a class coming that I think you guys are really going to love, and it's new and it's going to be very holistic. It's going to touch all the bases, and the first to hear about it will be in the insider group. So make sure you join that Facebook group. Right now we can't make more bee pendulums, but it doesn't mean we won't. So it was cool to see you guys attracted to them today, so that way if we have the chance to do them, we will. Okay, so you guys have been very, very patient. We have one more giveaway for you tonight. I think this means I have to take it off so that we can show them. Is there anything else we wanted to show them before we turn our attention?
Just a reminder about the huge cave stalactite if you guys wanted it. I don't know if I want to pick it up again.
That was the 30-inch cave stalactite, like the largest one I've ever seen in my life. Even at Tucson and Denver, when you have people who come from the mines and they've got all the stalactite pieces, like never. saw one. So that was $2,499 for 30 inches of stalactite.
Yeah.
That's a serious museum piece. Oh, I love that. Kim Smith, by the way, was kind of hollering back at you, Elisa, about golden rutilated quartz, which makes total sense because, again, that's going to be solar plexus all day long. Helpful for gastro stuff. And you know what? You have my heart, soul, and love because I am in remission from Crohn's disease, and my daughter has Crohn's colitis, so we are just like gastro babies. Somebody's tummy is always shitty in our house, pun intended. So, and then, you know, you have to do your good ginger tea, and you got to do all those other things too. Look at that. Nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah.
It looks almost like a lobster claw.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was not trying to get you that time, and I got you.
Where's the stalactite from again?
Just gently moving off stage.
We don't know. I don't know exactly which cave it came from, and I don't want to give wrong information. Sorry, I pinched you.
It actually felt kind of good because she touched my mosquito bite with it, so it kind of hocus-pocused it. Anyway, I'm just going to give myself a good 12 inches of space from that. But I think it's awesome. Don't hurt yourself with that one, ladies. That's external use only.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I know you guys. I know what goes through your heads. Get the healer balm. Who knew I was going to need the Heal-It-All balm for my own show? We're getting hocus-pocused.
That thing was heavy.
I know. Are you okay?
Yes. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Karen Carley said you were going to poke my eye out. And Eve wants olive oil and garlic with that. I know. Okay, you have earned your place here this evening at the end of our show. So a couple notes before we sign off. First of all, I forgot to mention, can you guys help? I have a little board made for me about Gem Fest. I would love to be able to just go ding. Because I keep forgetting to mention it, but I need you to know I'm coming to Austin for Gem Fest, April 17th and 18th. It's going to be a 2-day free event for as many of you as want to come. You can bring your kids. We're going to have free gifts, free food. Me all day long. We're doing new moon ceremony in person. We are doing a sound bath for the new moon, all in Austin. So if you live anywhere near Texas and you can come, I would so love for you to be there in person. So please come to Austin in April. I'm hoping to bring my kiddos too, so we can do all those things together.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yay. Okay, now, anything else before I show them the goods?
I think
Anything
that's
we
about
forgot?
it.
Yeah? Okay. We are going to get you the cuff. Are there any more Night Queen incense sticks, by the way?
Yes, there's.
Oh my god, if you guys have not gotten the Night Queen,
Yes,
I
we have
really want to
7.
encourage it. We have 7 packages left of the incense sticks, $9 each. Just say sold Night Queen 9 and let them add it to your package. It won't add to the weight of your shipment, and they are stunning. You'll be so glad you got those. Okay, yay. I'm so glad. Shayna's coming. I know, Ashley, oh my god, you gotta go. You gotta come. Even if you only come from one of the days. You know, if you're close enough where you can drive and come back. We are working on some blocks of rooms, though, that are right next to the studio at Shop LC. By the way, you're going to get studio tours. Some of you are able, if you want to come live on a show with me, they're going to let you do that. Like, we're going to do all the... Oh, my God, I'm so excited.
That sounds like so much fun.
I know. I wish I could bring you, too.
So
We will. We'll get our
posted
team out there at some point.
in the insider group how they can get their room rate.
Oh, awesome.
And the hotel. So it's an insider group. It's also on sagegoddess.com/events. So you can get all the information on GemFest, sagegoddess.com/events.
Yeah, and Austin is such a fun city to visit. So if you've ever thought, hey, I'd love to come to Texas, now is your chance. So I just think it's cool that they're going to feed you, they're going to give you gifts, like you get to go all around, do all the things, and come to the ceremony and do the drum circle, and they're not charging for anything. So, and yes, there's going to be shopping, and it's really dangerous. Like they have such cute non-stone stuff, scarves and shawls and clothes and the cutest pajamas. Tried to get those pajamas that time, couldn't get them because they sold out. So anyway, fun place to go, very dangerous place to go from a shopping perspective. Cynthia, she went through surgery with her dog today.
Aww.
I'm so sorry. How's your baby? I will never forget when Paxton when I had him neutered, I slept on the floor with him for a week because he he was scared and he couldn't get up on the bed. I said, I hope your baby's okay. You take the weekend to rest. Okay, so I'm checking out all the comments. I'm going to let Robin talk to you more about the stones while I look for a winner, but this one is gorgeous, adjustable sterling silver.
Yeah, so all of these are rainbow pyrite, and rainbow pyrite only comes out very, very rarely. And what happens is it's actually oxidized, and the oxidization of that pyrite is what gives it that rainbow color that you're seeing. And that's why it's not just that gold silvery. Then you got your praciolite, so it's just all green amethyst, which is so healing. And then you have all these tourmalines. I love that there's even yellow tourmalines in here, guys. Yellow tourmaline is one of the rarer colors of tourmaline, and there's a few yellow tourmalines in this piece, along with green and pink tourmaline. This is like your powerhouse of healing, love, and empowerment.
That's a beautiful description, by the way. Okay. You can tell I'm really like leaning in because just adore you guys, and I wish I could had one to give to each of you because you're all so deserving. Okay, let me go back up. Ooh. This one is going to I was all over the place, but I've come back twice to the same comment and I can feel it. And you didn't say why you needed it. Tanya D 9189 just was here for a couple minutes, dropped in. That wasn't why I chose you. What I'm getting for you from Spirit is that you really need this. And it's the past, it's the present, and the future. In order to manifest what you need to manifest, I hope this makes sense to you because I don't know where it's coming from. In order for you to manifest what you need to manifest, you need more confidence. And when you have that confidence, and I don't know if you're a healer or you need healing, but there's some connection there. And when you have that confidence, you're going to start to manifest in a different way. And I feel like you've been trying to build that confidence. This is what they're saying. But it's like sometimes we need support. Stones are really good for building confidence and strengthening the solar plexus. So you have something very important to do this year. This is what I'm getting for you. And does this make sense? And so, yeah, like I believe in right place, right time stuff. And I hope, if you ever feel like you want to tell me all the details about whatever this is, post in the insider group. I would love to know. But you don't have to tell me. But there's something big, and you are on your way to it. And you just need like a little kick in the pants. So welcome.
Congratulations.
I am delighted to provide you with a kick in the pants this afternoon. Go get it. Do what you need to do. I love that. I always say, like, the more of you that manifest what you really want, the happier all of us will be. Mm-hmm. People's dreams coming true is good for everybody. So cheers. You're so welcome. Yay, I'm glad it makes sense to you. She said she's going to cry the rest of her shift.
Aww.
But then you're going to get excited because you've got something awesome coming to you next week. I can't wait till you open it. I've been wearing it this whole afternoon, and it's gorgeous, and it's comfortable, too. And it's huge. So cheers, girl. All right, that's it for us, for Team SG. Thank you to the crew behind the scenes. Thank you to you, as always.
Thanks to you.
Your wisdom and your beauty and your power and strength and all the things that you do. Thank you to Circe for moderating as you do. Appreciate you all the time. And so your invoice will not come when? It will come when? It will come Saturday. Mm-hmm. Okay. Please pay your invoice promptly. We will ship your items to you next week. Shipping is calculated based on weight. Please make sure if you are new to us tonight that you've gone to sagegoddess.com, set up an account, and put your YouTube handle in there. Hi, my name is Athena Parakis, but my handle is @thesagegoddess. That's how we're going to track you down and get you an invoice and do all those things. Okay? Good night, you guys. Thank you so much. Guess what? I'm not done. I know you've seen me every day this week, and some of you are tired of me. Don't get tired yet. Tomorrow is spring equinox. Oh, my God. Bye, winter. You don't have to go home, but you cannot stay here. So I will be live from 5 to 6 p.m. in my Living Sanctuary class with a private equinox ceremony just for you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow from 5 to 6 p.m. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to sagegoddess.com, Living University. We'll see you then.